atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Ney, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza in Ney. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza in Ney are proud supporters of the Rams. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com, or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria, where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says go Rams. The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In 2021, the Firestone Tavern was voted to have the best pizza in the area. Now, in 2022, they've been voted as the best burgers around. Firestone Tavern is the area's go-to for wood-fired pizza, amazing appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the big game? Stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and much, much more during the week, with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give the Firestone Tavern a call, 419-785-4015, or order online at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to all the Tinora teams. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894. Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness. Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area, since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. Higby Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at MaumeeTitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com. Who couldn't use an extra $3,000 or $2,000? Okay, how about $1,000 or even $500? Those are the top 4 prizes.
Welcome to week number 1 of the 2022 Tinora Rams High School football season, coming up live here from Tinora High School's Justin F. Kressel Field. The Tinora Rams taking on the Liberty Center Tigers here in the 2023 season opener. Rams of Tinora come in from the GMC, the Green Meadows Conference, while the Tigers of Liberty Center come in from the NWOAL, the Northwest Ohio Athletic League. Tonight, Signs Excavating kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Signs Excavating offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating team is committed to doing the job right, on schedule, and on budget. Based here in rural Defiance, Signs Excavating serves all of Northwest Ohio, providing reliable and affordable excavating services for your home business or industrial property. A full offering of excavating services and trucking services, including stone hauling, trenching, demolition, land clearing, and drainage work. Get a hold of Signs Excavating. They are the official pregame sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live spring sports season. For all your excavating needs, call Josh, 419-769-2290. For your trucking needs, you can get a hold of Brad, 419-481-3738. Visit them on Facebook or go to signsexcavating.com. Overall series, Liberty Center with a 22-6 advantage last season from Liberty Center's Kip Kern Field at Rex Lundgren Stadium. Tigers came away with a 31-0 shutout win over the Rams. Rams' last win was in 2015. That was a 31-3 victory by Tinora. Rams are coming into this 2023 season with many unknowns. Last year, Rams finished at 8-4 overall with a 5-2 GMC record. Rams defeated Highland before losing to Elmwood to end their 2022 season. For the first time since 1998, Rams will have a new head coach on the sidelines. Coach Eric Becker replaced Jeff Sleesher, who was an intern coach who replaced long-term head coach Kenny Krause in the middle of last season. Rams averaged 238 yards of total offense, 179 rushing with 59 yards passing in the air last season. Junior Dominic Graziani, due for 450 yards last year, just 27 completions. He replaced Gavin Eckert at quarterback. Gavin was lost for the season on the opening series versus Ayersville. Gavin graduated in the spring from Tinora High School. Also gone is the Rams' entire running back field. Brandon Edwards, Cole Swinhagen, Cole Anders, and Dallas Dockenhouse. They accounted for 1,929 of the 2,149 rushing yards for the Rams last season. Grady Gusweiler, as well as Joey Geisinger, will tote the ball for the Rams this upcoming season. He's spelled by Cooper Farrell and Abram Jimenez as well. Brandon was first-team All-GMC, had over 800 yards prior to his injury at the end of last season. The wideout spot, Caden Radzik returns, and coming back after missing a few seasons, now senior Owen Ackerman. Ackerman was the state champion in the high jump this past spring. Also joining them will be Carter Gilliam and Jacob Bishop at the wideout spot. Graham Askins going to hold down the tight end position here in 2023 with Grady Gusweiler moving to the running back spot. Grady was first team All-GMC as a tight end last season. Rams offensive line hit with graduations as well. Will Newen, Taryn Ward, and Jacob Geisinger all graduated. Returning, Alex Schablin, Aiden Helpke, and Hunter Bosselman. Hunter was second team All-GMC. We're joined by Landon Newsom and Andrew Richardson, who also looks to get some snaps along the line this season. Defensively, Rams did lose Javen Gaines, who caused major havoc after returning from a knee injury midway through the season last year. Also gone is Dallas Dockenhouse. Both were first-team All-GMC members on the defensive line. Rams' defensive strength, obviously their senior linebacking core. Grady Gusweiler, first team as a sophomore. He was second team last year as a junior. Joey Geisinger was second team All-Conference in back-to-back season. Braden Rostai, very athletic, second team All-GMC on the defensive line. Also, Graham Askins looks to build off a solid junior campaign. In the backfield defensively for the Rams, Caden Radzik returns along with Carter Gilliam and Dominic Graziani. Rams gave up just 13.5 points last season on the defensive side. Jacob Bishop, one of the area's best kickers, as well as one of the area's best punters, returning. Jacob was 30 of 34 on PATs. He was 8 for 10 on field goals. He was first team All-GMC as a place kicker as a sophomore. Looking at the Liberty Center Tigers, Tigers were in the Final Four last year, making an appearance at Canton before losing in the OHSAA semifinals. They fell 35-0 to South Range. Liberty Center finished 14-1 overall while capturing the NWOA crown. They had a school record 14 wins last year. They won the first 14 and obviously lost their final game of the season. Core of the offense graduated. Zane Zeider was first team All-NWOAL. He was second All-District and honorable mention All-Ohio. Running back Matthew Orr also is gone. He was first team All-NWOAL and third team All-Ohio. Leading receivers Riley Chapa also graduated. He was honorable mention All-Conference. Aiden Hammondtree, big tight end, also graduated, honorable mention All-Conference. On the defensive side and offensive side, Owen Box was first team All-NWOAL, All-District, and All-Ohio. Center Tanner Klein also gone. However, cupboards never bare with Liberty Center. 68 players on their roster, including 14 seniors and 20 returning letter winners. 5 starters return on both sides of the ball for the Tigers. Players to look out for: seniors Landon Bockelman, Colton Cruz, Landon Cruz, and Trenton Cruz. Going to be hearing a lot of the Cruz triplets tonight. Seth Navarre and Colton Chambers, also players to look out for the Tigers. Liberty Center is coached by Casey Muller, 61-14 overall in 7 seasons. Assisted by Paul Amstoltz, Matt Bryan, Ryan Miller, Brian Miller, Nick Miller, Chris Reggae, Todd Spangler, Dan Glendon, Eric Weimer, and Brad Rowe. Richard Peters is the superintendent at Liberty Center. Mr. Greg Radwin is the principal. Caleb Pullman, fantastic job, is the AD over at Liberty Center. Trainer is Amanda Mathias. They are Division 5, Region 18. Colors are orange, black, and white. 22 overall playoff appearances for Liberty Center. Rams are coached by first-year coach Eric Becker, 1998 graduate, where he was first team on the defensive line. All-Ohio, assisted by Casey Helton, Charlie Kelly, Craig Good, Elmer Frederickson, Brady Bum, and Hayden Becker. Superintendent at Northeastern Local Schools here at Tinora High School is Nicole Wells. Principal is Alex Nossiger. Athletic Director, Mr. Jake Essick, doing a fantastic job in his first few weeks on the job. Trainer, Emily Volmar. Rams colors are 100 green and white. They are from the GMC, and they are Division 5, or Division 6, Downey Division this season from Division 5. So, we'll pause for the playing of our national anthem after the Rams run on the field, I guess. So wherever you are and however you may be listening, a little bit of a mix-up there. Thanks for watching or listening and tuning into the game tonight. Coming up live here from Justin F. Caressel Field here at Tinora High School. It's the season opener between the Tinora Rams and the Liberty Center Tigers. Friday Night Lights is back. Your broadcast booth tonight, sponsored by Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon, located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. In-game scoreboard, Drop Zone Pizzeria in Stryker and Ayersville. Pregame, Signs Excavating, video sponsor Pat and Stevens in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Stats tonight brought to you by BSN Sports and Mr. Jim Gares. Your first downs is brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. Anytime the Ram gets a first down, that's courtesy of Chad Hall, Hall Crop Insurance. Timeouts, sponsored by Clubhouse Pizza and A. Thank you, Jason and Rachel Gilliam. Touchdowns, sponsored by Okolona Tavern, downtown Okolona. Brad and Julie Wilkerson. Post-game, brought to you by Bidlack Insurance and Investments, Mr. Tim Bedlack. Player of the game and a Rams win, brought to you by Connie Higby. Now we'll pause for the playing of our national anthem here at Tinora High School. Beautiful rendition, as always, by the Tinora Marching Band. David Falk weather forecast here tonight at Tinora, guys. Not a cloud in the sky, 73 degrees. Couldn't ask for a better start to the first
Beautiful
Friday.
night. Beautiful night. Football season, boys.
Feels more like October.
Back in the well, I mean, this is probably the first opening game that we don't actually are going to have to pause for a heat break or a water break in the longest time. So, what do you think, guys? We're back. 2023 quick season preview for the Rams.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here, Keith. I'm just kind of excited to see what Coach Becker has in store for the Rams. It's going to be exciting, I hope.
Yeah, there'll definitely be some new changes this year. You know, we know on offense that, they're going to tweak a couple things here and there, but that defense still going to be the same, and that's going to be the workhorse of this Tinora Rams football team for the 2023 season.
Yeah, and boy, are they going to be tested tonight. That defense is going to have to get some good stops, maybe force a turnover or two to help get the Rams the ball on offense so we can get the ball down the field because, Liberty Center is not going to give up on them.
Yeah, you talking about the turnovers. AJ has the same thing. Tinora's going to have to kind of play mistake-free tonight, help themselves out a little bit.
Rams sporting new uniforms here in 2023. All green. A little bit of ram head on the shoulder area with a little bit of black and white stripes down by the knee. Coming later this year, going to have a little ram decal on the side of the helmet, I believe. At least that was a plan.
Must have been some delay.
A little delay on the decal arrivals or something. But the sample
must have forgot when the first game was.
Yeah, the sample we saw actually looked. I mean, you see Tinora green helmets for the last 30 years with a little decals on the back for great plays, but add a little ram to the side. I think that's the plan here. So
I know they were having a little bit of a problem getting it to match up with the side of the helmet, 'cause it's got an interesting shape on the side, so it was kind of bunching up a little bit weird, and I know they were trying to play with that a bit.
Good-sized crowd here today, though.
He took the words from my mouth. Logan, look far side over there. Not a seat to be had for Liberty Center, of course, is what's expected. They're wrapped all around the fence. You look down here at Tinora. We got a full house over here on our side. So
yeah, we actually have some Liberty Center fans on our side of the field up here in the corner.
Yes, we do.
I actually saw a fair amount of Napoleon fans, too. You know, we kind of talked about they had their game last night, and they play Liberty Center next week, so they're trying to see what's in store for the following week.
Yeah, there were some Liberty Center guys there last night scouting, I'm sure, against Napoleon as well. So, good game we watched last night, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that first half was a nail-biter a little bit. A little slow production from Defiance to begin the game, but, man, they came alive in the second half.
A 3-minute firestorm for...
Talking to Garrett, he said, 10 plays, that game turned around and was 7-0 Napoleon. About 10 plays later, it was 24-7.
Yes.
24-7 Defiance.
Oh, you're talking about that turnover game. Napoleon ended up having, I think, 3 or 4 turnovers in the matter of those 10 plays, which, when Defiance capitalizes on that, turns the tide of the game immediately.
Yeah, so
I tell you what, guys, I'm glad that we see Jacob Bishop out there tonight.
Yeah.
He didn't play last week in the scrimmage. He's battling a couple injuries here and there, but he'll definitely be a big threat for us tonight.
Wind blowing in Jacob's face, probably about 8 to 10 miles an hour. Could get a little chilly up here tonight, guys.
I got my sweatshirt. I did break down and wear the shorts. I was ready to go with pants.
Sure, we'll be fine with the shorts. Keith Brown, Coach Fairchild, Dr. Fairchild, and Dr. Logan Bailey up here with us. A top to press box here, same crew here in 2023.
Yeah, we might have some new features for you, fans, if you're paying attention. AJ's been working on some stuff. He's got a new little graphics in there, and I think we're actually might have an instant replay or two coming up.
Yeah, everything
kind of
worked.
neat.
Everything
we'll give it a
worked,
shot here.
But our radio app, we couldn't get that to connect. We'll work on that. I'll have to send AJ some links during the week, and we'll do some testing. But everything else, we're ready to go.
So when it comes to the instant replay, bear with us. So we didn't try that out last week. We're going to try it out this week, and hopefully it works out for you.
Camp Cayley and Thomas Moeller back deep for Liberty Center. Liberty Center in the all whites, Rams in the all green. Jacob Bishop has it teed up right in the center of the 40. Heard the whistle. Bishop approaches the ball. We are underway here in 2023. Bishop kicks it deep, out of bounds. Unfortunately, hits it to about the 11 and deflects into the Tinora sideline for a flag on the play. Liberty Center will get pretty good field position to start 2023. See what the Tigers offense has to offer. Quite a bit of graduation on both sides of the ball.
We'll have to see who replaces Zane Zeider at quarterback for the Tigers this year. We talked to Coach Casey Moeller earlier about a week ago and said there's a quarterback battle going on, so we'll have to see who comes out there and gets the start.
It's like Grady Miller, Logan.
I was hearing some stories at work that maybe the person they really thought was going to be the quarterback got hurt or something. So I don't know. We'll see.
So Miller goes over to talk to Coach Muller, who we interviewed during the coaches show that Defiance Physical Therapy hosted, and we had a fantastic time with Coach Muller and all the coaches we had. That was a great Friday afternoon. Ball is placed at the 35, near side hash mark.
I'll tell you what, guys, just kind of scanning down through the roster. Tenora's outsized. We only have a couple kids that are a little bit over 6 foot. Man, Liberty Center's got a bunch, including the quarterback who's supposedly 6'4".
2 receivers far side. Fake handoff. Miller back to pass. Over the middle. Wide open. It's Colton Chambers, and he is gone. First play of the game. Took 10 seconds. And Liberty Center.
That was all run. Somebody obviously didn't take the read that they were supposed to take.
Two receivers far side. Fake handoff. Miller back to pass over the middle. Wide open. 65 yards. It's Colton Chambers, and he is gone to first play of the game.
That was quick.
It's kind of almost like the Cole Anders touchdown run at Highland.
Yeah.
First play of the game.
Well, it was quite the play action there by the Tigers, and Tinora just had a couple guys that kind of bid a little too hard on that and ended up letting the receiver open downfield.
Extra point attempt for the Tigers.
Ball's on the ground.
There's nobody out there yet. Oh,
Throws
backside.
it wide open in there. I think he caught it, and he did. Wow.
Wow. Defensively, guys, we got to do it. That's 2 plays in a row where we weren't paying attention to where our guys. We were just all running around.
Like Jackson Bartles on the 2-point conversion. That's why you run those kind of scrambled jailbreak plays. And right off the bat, Liberty Center with a 6-0 lead over the Rams.
8-0.
Or 8-0, yes. We'll be back right after this on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We'll take a brief break and be right back after this timeout.
The Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new, state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new, eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Batten Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Batten Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back here, 8-0 Liberty Center, and the fans really haven't even sat down yet.
Yeah, I think people are still getting their popcorn.
Going to start a season, Liberty Center. That's the way you start her. 65-yard touchdown pass over the middle. Miller to Chambers. 11:50 to go.
Yeah, that was a blown coverage. I mean, it's plain and simple. Somebody didn't do their job there, and we'll have to correct that and move forward. But hopefully things get better from here.
That's something, too. We'll have to see how the Rams come out and respond, after giving up a big play and touchdown. And they come out here and put together a good drive. And even if they don't score, if they move it down the field, that's what the Rams need to do here.
Kick. Fielded back at the 10 by the Rams.
Flag down.
Over the 20 to the 25, about to 27, where he's knocked down there.
I'm going to guess that's going to be on the Rams.
Coming off a 14-1 season, Coach Mulder there, he couldn't ask for anything better to start your 2023 season.
Holding on the Rams.
Guess the only other way you could actually return the opening kickoff. But they didn't have a
that's the only faster way you could do it. Only quicker way you can score touchdowns so to somebody who's faster.
Yeah. 11:44 to go in the opening quarter. 8-0 LC. Even on the extra point, it's kind of like a jailbreak. They made something out of nothing. Shotgun formation for the Rams, something we'll see quite a bit of this season, it sounds like. 2 receivers, 1 near side, 1 far side, 1 back in the backfield behind Graziani. Straight back drop. Dominic looking, fires near side, has a receiver out there. Owen Ackerman catches it at the 50, down to the 45.
What a ball that was.
That was a dime.
Wow.
Nice throw, nice catch.
That is your 2023 Spring State High Jump champion, Owen Ackerman, back in a Rams football uniform.
What a great get off there by Owen Ackerman. They had man-to-man coverage, and, Liberty Center said, let's go one-on-one, and Owen Ackerman just beat him up the sideline.
Fantastic throw by Dom. Nice spiral. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side, 1 back in the backfield. Graziani takes the snap, gives it to Grady Gusweiler, and he loses 2 yards on the carry. Rams lost their entire backfield, as we said during our Science Escalating pregame. Joey Geisinger and Grady Gusweiler will be toting the ball majority of the season for the Rams. Probably had a combined 20 carries last season. I don't even think Joey had a carry.
Look at that last play, and you look at the across the board on the roster. Liberty Center's definitely got Tinora beat in terms of size. And, so Tinora's going to have their battles up front in the trenches.
Grady had 23 rushes for 115 yards.
I mean, the best thing you can do, Logan, is spread them out.
Yep.
2nd and 12. Rostai in motion. Handoff. Hit by the Tiger defensive line.
We got completely burned over there. I'm not sure.
Got a yard on the play.
Not sure if we got a hand on that guy.
Bring up 3rd and long for the Rams. 10-20 and winding here in the first quarter. 8-0 Tigers of Liberty Center on top on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. 1 back in the backfield. Graziani takes a snap, looking, fires far side, has a man out there. Caden Radzik.
I think that was a misread.
Yeah, it just looked like the quarterback and the wide receivers weren't on the same page there.
He'd have been open if he turned sooner. I mean, it was an open throw. Maybe he ran the wrong route there. I'm not sure, but
4th and 11 with 9:55 to go in the opening quarter. Jacob Bishop back to kick.
It's, at least it's a field position thing, right? We always talk about that. Jacob, get this ball down inside the 10, maybe.
Averaged 34 yards a kick last season. Jacob did. Back on his own 39. Collie back deep, along with Trenton Cruz. Bishop bobbles it, recovers.
Not a good kick.
End over end kick. Hits it about the 26. And it's knocked down there by one of the Rams. So Liberty Center, second possession, 9:48 to go. And an 8-0 lead. Come back on the field.
Liberty Center brought 9 guys off the sideline, fellas. 9 people.
You talk about numbers this year. I think Liberty Center has 68 kids on their team this year.
Yeah, that's what Coach Moeller said in that pregame show, that they had 68 kids coming out for football this year.
I believe Tinora has upper 30s, low 40s,
something like that. Yeah, that's that right there. Even if you're bringing your starters back in on offense, that one play break is enough for them to get a drink and catch their wind.
Pitch goes to Colton Cruz. Breaks a couple tackles off the left side. Gets about 5 on the play. He's 2nd and 5 from their own 31-yard line. See where they spot it. 32. Give him an extra yard there. 9:29 and winding. Tigers on top 8-0. Like a lightning bolt here with the Tigers scoring right away. Ball's on the far side hash. 2 backs in the backfield. Miller under center. Inside handoffs.
Good
Nuffed
stop.
out there. No gain on the play.
Tell who that was on the initial hit.
Trent Cruz on the carry.
Hunter Bosselman, maybe?
I think Graham Askins was in there, number 54.
Yeah. I think the initial hit was by Hunter Bosselman, if I see the numbers right.
Nonetheless, I mean, that was a nice job with the defensive front, as a quick hitter by Liberty Center right up the middle, and the Tinora defensive line just said there's no hole right there.
Be 3rd and 4 from their own 32-yard line for the Tigers. 1 receiver near side, 1 far side. Colton Cruz in motion.
Make the
Pass
tackle.
out here. Colton Chambers.
All right, stuffed him. Good job.
Gain of 1 on the play. Rams defense holds. Bring up 4th and about 3 for the Tiger offense.
Rostai in there putting a little nice pop on him.
Tell you what, on that, if you're not going to make the tackle yourself, at least force him back inside where you got help coming, which that was perfect. He really didn't even get much of it more than a yard because you had help coming from the inside.
I really like what I saw out of the Ram defense there. They gave up the big play the first time around, and this time they responded.
Get it.
High snap. Ball's on the ground. Rams.
Yes, that's the Tinora ball.
Rostai with the recovery. Huge turn. I guess not really not a turnover, but that's field position turnover.
Technically, it is a turnover.
Yeah,
still goes down as a fumble, I think.
Yep. So 1st and 10, Tinora. At the
Tinora takes a shot here, fellas.
Center 23-yard line.
Let Graziani open up that arm a little bit and see what he can do. He's already thrown the ball about 30 yards on the first play. Why not give him a shot here?
Do what we talked about in the scrimmage. Throw it up in the corner.
Got 1-on-1. Near side, Ackerman. Far side, Caden Radzik. Empty backfield.
Ooh.
Graziani back there.
Heavy
in the
left
shotgun.
here.
Straight back drop. Fires it out there. Off the fingertips of
Oh, guys,
Grady
look at Ackerman
Grusweiler.
deep. Look at Ackerman out
He
there.
was all by himself out there.
Oh, boy.
That's one that Tinora may come back to.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 for Tinora from the Liberty Center 23. 8:01 to go in the first quarter here at just enough Crystal Field here at Tinora High School. Fantastic crowd on this Friday night season opener. Probably won't be under the lights until week 2 or 3, but with them moving
they turned the lights on already.
Season up a week or 2 early, a couple years ago. Graziani looking, fires out there to Ackerman. He's got
a hold.
Pass interference.
Yeah, there we go. There's the flag.
Whole tugging of the jersey from the back and on the shoulders.
I mean, to be honest with you, that was probably a good pass.
Didn't have a choice
because that was a touchdown if he doesn't hold on to him. So that's a good call on the defender's part to save his own hide.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice there. He was going to be a touchdown if not. So,
tell you what, Dominic throwing into this win, guys. That ball does not wobble at all.
He's good balls.
And last week we saw him throw that kind of fade route back to that corner and came up a little bit short last week. Ended up throwing a pick, but it's good to see that he kind of recovered from that this week, and he lofted that one out there perfectly. It was very well-placed ball again. I
think they're going to respot the ball here. I don't think they have it there. They put it down at about the 13. First and 10 from the LC 13.
Big drive here by the Rams. We got to get this thing in the end zone here.
2 receivers near side. Gilliam in motion. Takes the handoff. Goes off the right side. Cuts it up inside. Carter down to the 4.
Might be enough for a first down. I'm not quite sure.
Close.
Right at the stick. Might be a hair short.
Carter Gilliam actually ran that play in Little League and junior high quite a bit. It was very effective. As you old-timers that had kids playing back then would know. Yeah. Second and 1 from the LC4. Just under 8 minutes to go on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Ball's on the far side hash. One back in the backfield. Geisinger to the left of Graziani. Graziani keeps it. Flag out. Face mask.
It looks like.
It's not going to matter. They're not going to move the ball at all.
Shoulder pad or face mask.
Landon Bachman got a hold of him there.
Lander Zeider on the tackle for the Tigers.
Guys, I noticed on that last play there, they already Liberty Center changed up their defense. They had Grady Miller over there on Ackerman, so matching up more size to size, 6'3 versus 6'4. Ackerman was outsizing that guy 6'3 to 5'10, so they've already made that adjustment.
Radzic goes far side. Ackerman comes near side. 2 backs in the backfield. Graziani still in the shotgun. First and goal from the 2. Inside handoff.
Touchdown.
Osweiler's going to be close.
Touchdown. Guy on the other side called it.
Yes,
guy on the other side called it.
Touchdown Rams.
Touchdown Rams.
So with 7:36 to go here in the first quarter, Rams tie it.
Try
2 backs in the backfield.
Nobody's even cheering. Like nobody knew it was a touchdown.
First and goal from the 2.
A touchdown, Rams.
Handoff.
Touchdown.
Osweiler's going to be close.
Touchdown.
Not even a question.
Replay brought to you by. We'll give it to Fairchild Family Chiropractic.
I'll take it.
Perfect.
Bishop on for the extra point. Kick up by Jacob is good. So with 7:36 to go in the opening quarter, here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard, Rams have cut it to 8-7. We'll be back right after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Clubhouse Pizza & A is your small-town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza & A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza & A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza & A. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza & A are proud supporters of the Rams.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back here at just enough Cressel Field, 8-7 Rams. 2-yard touchdown run for Grady Gusweiler, which nobody knew that he scored on the Ram side. It didn't appear because there was no applause whatsoever.
Yeah, I heard people yelling, "It's a touchdown!" And they had it marked up on the scoreboard, but
sitting on their hands here. It's like they're watching a ballet. Bishop with the ball at the 40.
A little better kick that
That's
time.
a much better kick.
Takes it to about the 8-yard line. Across the
Good.
20.
Nice
Tackle to 23. Nice defense by the Rams. Thomas Moeller with the return for Liberty Center.
I love to see that. First one down the field there, first one to make contact, just kind of sit down and make him make a move one way or another and don't, over pursue into it.
That touchdown was brought to you by the Okolona Tavern. As we said, all first downs brought to you by Chad Hall of Hall Crop Insurance. Got a lot of new sponsors this year, which will give us a free chance. We'll run down some of them. Handoff across the 25 to the 30 goes Colton Cruz. Last year, Cruz had 1,228 yards, 17 touchdowns on 160 attempts. I think if you guess Liberty Center, you think kind of Matthew Orr. Then when you actually sit down and look at stats and you see Colton Cruz had over 1,200 yards rushing.
Yeah, Colton Cruz was definitely one of the best running backs last season. Yep. He will be this season as well. So definitely a player to look out for in Northwest Ohio.
Landon Cruz goes wide to the far side, joined there by Colton Chambers. It's 2nd and 4 from their own 29. Near side hash, handoff up the middle goes Colton Cruz. Ball's
Ooh, that was a
close to the first down marker. I think it's going to be about a half a yard short. Yes. Tried to reach it out there, but
good thing he thought second about that because they were coming hard. If he had stuck that ball out, that ball wouldn't have been there anymore.
I mentioned earlier.
Oh, they gave him the first down.
Oh, did they really?
Whoa.
No measurement, nothing. Just decided it was a touchdown.
We kind of joked about this last night.
Well, the referee on the far side, I don't think was standing in first down territory, but either way, it's first down for the Tigers.
6:30 to go. It's 8-7 Liberty Center. Handoff up the middle. Rentz with the carry. So Whalen gets his first carry of the game.
I tell you what, guys.
About 5.
Trenton DeLarber, that's the 3rd or 4th time I've seen him in there mixing it up.
And if you've seen Trenton, he's not the biggest guy in the world by any means. Scrapping.
Oh, 5'9", 150 they say. So
that's with uniform. I think.
That's probably fully dressed.
2nd and 6 as we hit the 6-minute mark here. Rams trail by 1, 8-7. Fake handoff. Miller back to pass. Fires it out here over the head of his intended receiver, Brooks Bainfeld.
If you would have let that develop for about another half a second there, number 2 or number 5, whatever it was on the other side. Yeah, he was breaking loose big time on that far sideline.
Yeah, they didn't see him.
There'll be a huge 3rd and 2 with 5:55 to go.
Liberty Center will come back to that one, AJ.
Should be 3rd and 6.
Far side receivers, Aiden Talent. Shotgun. Inside handoff.
Nice stop.
Nice tackle.
Bartles.
Good job, Rams. Another good stop.
Well, for the most part, I talked about earlier the size differential between the two teams. Tenora's holding their own on the trenches right now.
I'll say that first play.
Yeah, I mean, really, you take away that first big play. They're probably Liberty Center's probably averaging only 2 to 3 yards a carry on the ground, and Tenora's holding their own for the most part. You take out that first play.
4th and 8 from their own 36 as we're halfway through the first quarter. 8-7 Tigers. Razik and DeLarber back deep for Tinora. Max Walker, nice high kick. Chases Rams back to the 25. DeLarber across the 30 to about the 32.
Another flag on the Rams for blocking the back, I do believe.
Second flag we've seen on Tinora here in the first quarter.
I think Dominic got the guy over there in the back.
The Rams will march it back about 10. Coach Becker and the Rams look really nice in their coaches' shirts down there.
As we talked about a little bit in our scrimmage last week, the little bit different penalty, way they mark off the penalty. So there might be some delays sometimes when they get together and talk to figure out exactly where the ball was at compared to where the penalty happened, and that kind of determines where they mark the penalty off from. So,
and we've seen that quite a bit last week in the scrimmage, multiple times. It took like 3, 4, 5 minutes for them to actually spot the ball.
Yeah, I think they were still trying to figure out the rules themselves, and Again, well, it's just changing the ball. I was saying, and again, I think they're confused, but no, I think they're just changing the ball.
5:05 to go in the opening quarter. Liberty Center 8, Tinora 7 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 1st and 10 Tinora from their own 28-yard line. Each team with 3 timeouts to go here in the first half. Graziani shotgun formation. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side, 1 back in the backfield. Handoff to Jacob Geisinger, or Joey Geisinger, across the 30 to the 33. Jacob graduated last year.
So he's probably in the stands.
Joey on the carry. Nice gain by Joey. First carry in quite a few years for Joey. He have about close to 5. He's 2nd and 5 from their own 33. 4:40 and winding. Caden Radzik goes far side. Near side Owen Ackerman. 1 back in the backfield.
It's going to be interesting to see how the Rams do here. If they can come back and keep the ball moving.
Geisinger goes nowhere on the carry. He got 1 on the play. Speaking of Caden Radzik, we saw Pittsburgh Sioux down below come up and give us a big old hug like always. A couple times a year we see Pittsburgh Sioux. Comes in and watch Caden. Well, she got 2 grandsons to watch now. Caden and Carter. Radzik. 3rd and 4 for Tinora. Just a shade under 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 1 back in the backfield. Dominic straight back drop looking. Fires over the middle. Wide open.
Nice.
Grady Gusweiler. First down Tinora.
Way to sit down there, Grady. Just take the ball and secure the catch.
Grady was first team all GMC as a tight end last year, so receiving is definitely his fortitude.
That's something you've seen Tinora do a nice job with Grady Gusweiler. Move him around the field and get him some touches. When you have a really good athlete like that, that's what you have to do is find ways to get him the ball in his hands.
He's been in motion quite a bit. 1st and 10 Tinora from the 43. Graziani straight back drop over the middle with Ackerman. Knocked away.
Dangerous.
By Landon Cruz for Liberty Center. Just a split second earlier, and Owen's gone a split second later, and that's an interception.
Yeah, that was
just that.
Tried to thread the needle there, didn't get it threaded. But again, nice tight ball, good throw. Just a little bit of traffic.
1 receiver far side, Caden Radzik. Near side is Ackerman. 1 back in the backfield, Geisinger. Grady moves out near side as a slot receiver. Bobbled snap, recovered by...
he got it back.
Whew. Geisinger, I think, hopped onto it. It looked like Graziani was going to dive on top of it, and his own player pushed him out of the way.
Oh, man.
I don't know how the Liberty Center kid missed it.
I don't know how Xander Zyder went down there. I don't know how Joey got it back, but he did.
Rostai comes off. Carter Gilliam comes back on the 3rd and 14. Ball back to the Tinora 39. Under 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Rams trail 8-7. 2 receivers far side, Gilliam and Radzik. Now 3rd receiver goes Gusweiler. Near side receivers Ackerman. Graziani takes a snap, rolls out to the far side. Out there.
Nope, didn't catch it.
Intended for Radzik, would have been well short of the first down anyhow.
Yeah.
4th and 14 for the Rams. We'll see Jacob Bishop for the 2nd time here with 2:36 to go in the opening quarter. 8-7 Tigers here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard in the first quarter.
Something we haven't mentioned yet is on the offensive side of the ball, we're not seeing quite as much running of the quarterback back and forth between the sideline. It'll be about every 2-3 plays, and, Coach will give him a couple plays to run here and there, but not as much running. As Keith always used to say, it was a cross-country meet for the quarterback.
Cross-country champ. Tinora Rams quarterback every year if they would have participated in cross-country. Bishop back at his 25 to kick. Good snap. High. Nice kick. All the way back to the 25-yard line.
Good
Cam
coverage.
Cruz takes it and maybe
nice
got
tackle by
2,
Rostai.
maybe 3 on the return. Outside of that first play, guys, the Rams have played fantastic on defense.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job.
And special teams, as a matter of fact.
I tell you what, something else we haven't really talked about, guys, is the offensive line for Tinora Rams is doing a pretty good job of protecting Dominic so far. So doing a good job up front. Even though we've talked about how they're outsized, I think I've been rather surprised so far.
I even think much improved from last week's scrimmage is what we
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
So very impressed with the offensive line this week.
Grady Miller in the shotgun for Liberty Center. 1st and 10. Hands it off to Colton Cruz. Comes near side across the 30. Breaks a tackle. 35. Breaks another tackle. Close to a first down. I think he got it. Close to the 40. Yep. First down, Tigers. Got to wrap him up.
That's one thing with Colton Cruz we've seen so far is, man, he gets hit with contact and he just keeps on going. He keeps those legs driving the entire time.
6 foot, 190-pound senior Colton Cruz, as we said, had over 1,200-yard rushing last year for the Tigers. 17 scores.
Carter Radzik checks in. Freshman.
Carter
in the middle there. Big boy.
2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 1st and 10, Liberty Center from their own 39. Fake handoff. Grady Miller throws out far side just over the head of Trenton Cruz. That's the second time that Miller's had a receiver. Just a little bit too much adrenaline pumping there. Overshot him by about a yard. Bring up 2nd and 10. 1:49 to go in the opening quarter. Thanks for tuning in. Coach Fairchild, Keith Brown, Dr. AJ, Dr. Logan, here on this Friday night. Hard to believe we're standing on top broadcasting football already.
And 70-degree weather, too.
70 is perfect opening night. Handoff across the 40. Nice hit. For Tinora.
Carter Gilliam delivering a pop. Third and long for the Tigers.
Gain of 3. 3rd and 7.
Coach Mueller is seeing a lot more of these third downs than I'm sure he would like to.
Approaching the 120 mark here in the opening quarter. 8-7 Tigers scored on their first offensive play. 65-yard touchdown pass from Miller to Chambers.
Chuckling. Colton Chambers out there without a shoe on. Threw it over towards the sideline.
And then Cruz goes far side.
Going in motion.
Oh,
there's the ball.
Snap on the ground. Miller grabs it. He
good
just
job.
eats it. Grady Miller had no choice there. Split second, he thought about scooping it up and running. He's just like, I'm just going to eat it right here.
Yeah, Cooper Farrell saw the ball on the ground, took off. Geisinger come in there and help finish him off. That's another big play. I mean, guys, to be honest, Liberty Center's not playing clean.
No, they aren't.
They're not looking near as crisp as they were last year.
A lot of balls on the ground to start. You know, on offense, a couple fumble snaps. On special teams, they fumbled that snap and had the turnover. And
4th and 19 from the 30.
Ooh,
short line drive kick. DeLarber lets it hit. He's going to let it roll across the 35 down to the 30-yard line where the Rams will start. Ball's touched down there by Landon Cruz for the Tigers. 19 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Rams probably have one play in them, maybe two if they decide to pass. One thing we haven't seen, guys, here in the first quarter, the Rams quarterback has not been under center one time.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see too much of that this year.
Even on that 1st and goal from the 2, Dominic was in the shotgun formation.
Kind of playing that Ohio State offense where everything's out of shotgun, even when you're, got a short yardage situation.
Ackerman near side. Caden Radzik and Carter Gilliam far side. Grady Gusweiler in the backfield to the right of Dominic Graziani. Shotgun. Dom straight back. Looking. Fires deep on the far side. Has a receiver out there. It's caught at the 40.
It's a catch by Radzik.
Caden Radzik.
What a job at keeping his feet in bounds, too.
Yeah.
Right along the sideline there. And did a very nice job at keeping those toes in.
First down. Brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. Get a hold of Chad Hall. All you farmers out there looking for crop insurance, get a hold of Chad.
Hey, guys. Dominic just ran to the sideline.
Must have lost his wristband.
Yeah, lost his wristband.
12 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Ball's on the far side hash. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. 1 back in the backfield. Graziani shotgun, man in motion, Rostai. Pitch goes to Grady Gusweiler. He goes nowhere. Gain of 0 on the play. That'll be in the first quarter here at Justin F. Carresso Field at Tinora High School. Liberty Center 8 and your Tinora Rams 7. We'll be back with second quarter action on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Who couldn't use Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com, or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams.
The long jump. Jackson Murphy, the 1600, who is fourth.
Back here honoring the spring track athletes, including the state champion in the high jump, Owen Ackerman.
155.72. Lauren Sadler, the 1600, was third, and was third at 5 minutes, 2 seconds, 200. And in the 3200, she was fifth with a school record of 11 minutes, 13 seconds, and 15 hundredths. The 4x100 relay, Jackson Murphy, Cole Andrews, Paul Westbrook, Logan Coy, alternates Remington Keat, and Logan Muldridge. We'll get the rest in after this play.
Starting the second quarter here. Brady Gusweiler was left side, nothing there. Tackle for about a 3-4 yard loss.
Got to cut that up. I know it didn't look like it was there, but you got to cut it up, try to get a couple out of that.
It's another good play by Colton Cruz there for Liberty Center. That's 2 plays in a row. He's just kept that edge, and there's nowhere to go once you get out there.
Yeah, I think the running is going to be tough going for the Rams.
3rd and 14 from the Liberty Center 46. The start of the second quarter. 8-7. Liberty Center on top. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Dominic Graziani fires out here near side. Caught!
Oh, nice catch. First down.
They're going to give it to him. First down, Caden Radzik.
Nice read by Caden Radzik to come back for that ball. That ball was underthrown, and he happened to see it in the air and made a nice turnaround and got his hands underneath it. You were talking about blitzing, Logan. They tried to bring pressure there, but Rams picked it up.
Yeah. A lot of time back there in the pocket for Graziani.
Yeah.
And just quickly, Lauren Sattler for the Lady Rams track team probably will go down as the greatest female athlete in the history of Sonora track and field and cross country, guys. Amazing. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Graziani straight back drop, looking, fires far side. Throws it out there, caught at the 17. Grady Gusweiler across the 15.
Talk about threading the needle.
Oh my gosh. I thought Grady was going down.
And if any of you guys seen, well, Logan's seen Grady play baseball, that guy can come up with any ball, because if he can catch it, I
couldn't believe that one, because I know the window for Graziani to throw that through. There's 3 Liberty Center defenders there, and he snuck it right through to Gusweiler.
Yeah.
First down. Brought to you by Chad Hall Crop Insurance. 1st and 10 from the 13. Close to the 10-minute mark here. Grady Gusweiler, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown Rams! Gusweiler from 13 yards out gives the Rams the lead.
It's a big drive by the Rams there, coming out and punching that in here to start the second quarter. Now you put the pressure back on Liberty Center.
Burn off quite a bit of time there too, coming into the end of the first quarter, and then burn off a couple minutes here in this quarter too. That's always good.
13-8. Bishop on for the extra point for the Rams. Graziani on the hold. Bishop's kick up and good.
And I did not get the replay on that one, unfortunately.
At the 10-14 mark in the second quarter, Tinora 14, Liberty Center 8 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We'll be back with more right after this.
Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back at Justin F. Gressel Field here at Tinora High School. 10-14 to go in the half. Rams with a 14-8 lead over the Liberty Center Tigers.
Shaking out to be a good one. You know, after that first big play from Liberty Center, we got to look at each other like, what's going on? And, you know, Tenora's, they've kept even keel the whole time, and, they've fought back.
Yeah, don't panic. It's just like, relax. Just kind of made a mistake, and just cover the mistake up and keep moving.
Bishop with the line drive kick from the 40. One hop onto the 5 off the shoulder pads of Colley. Tries to break it up inside across the 20, close to the 25. Make something out of nothing there. Colley tried to be like a shortstop. Played on one hop, and it came up and bounced off his shoulder pads. Didn't panic. Made a nice recovery. And a nice gain. Tigers start 1st and 10 with 10-17 to go in the half. Trailing for the first time here tonight, 14-8. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Ball's right in the middle of the hashes. Landon Cruz be your near side receiver. Far side receiver breaking out there is Colton Chambers. Shotgun formation, Grady Miller, empty backfield. Man in motion's Trenton Cruz. Takes
nice
the
tackle.
Way to get his hand on that shoe there.
String tackle back there. Is that Alex Homeyer?
Alex Homeyer, yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Nice play. Shot the gap and got a hand on him, tripped him up.
Interesting to see the stats, guys, at the half. If it continues this way, take away that first play for Liberty Center, what their total yardage is for the game.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the Rams have been playing some great defense so far, and hopefully they keep it up. I just hate to jinx them, but like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised at the Rams line.
2nd and 14 from their own 20. Tight formation for the Tigers inside. Handoff.
Oh,
Colton Cruz almost broke it.
Yeah.
Hold on for dear life there when they did. Gain of about 5, maybe 6 for Cruz and the Tigers. Going to bring up 3rd and about 6, maybe 7.
You know, Cruz was about a finger away from busting off another 15, 20 yards on that run there.
Close.
Got a hold of the belt loop, I think. It was about the only thing that saved him.
Landon Cruz, your far side receiver, no near side receiver. Tight formation again for the Tigers. Grady Miller goes under center on this 3rd and 6. Inside handoff, goes nowhere.
Stalemated.
Hit at the 30.
I tell you guys, I just keep saying it, that defensive line for the Rams is doing a heck of a job.
You know, it seems about every single play, you know, the running backs from Liberty Center, they're getting hit right at the line of scrimmage every single time.
Not what we thought was going to happen, but boy, the Rams are kind of holding their own there.
Back to punt. Max Walker averaged 34.2 yards per punt last year. The wind's pretty much died down here, guys. No breeze whatsoever.
Flag straight down now.
Better snap this time. Walker high kick. Fair catch called by Tinora at the 41-yard line.
Good job.
Where Trent DeLarber makes a fair catch. Rams will start 1st and 10 from their own 41 with 8:15 to go here in the first half. 14-8. Rams on top.
Another big drive, guys. The Rams could take some time off the clock here, march us down, put some points on the board before half.
Get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, just kind of hold on to the ball here, not give Liberty Center another shot at it, hopefully.
A great crowd here. I mean, this is
all the way around the end
nice
down there.
To see. Cars parked everywhere. If you guys turn around and look, they're parked way down behind the old high school baseball field. Graziani start the Rams 1st and 10 from their own 40 here. 8:15 to go. Carter Gilliam in motion. Graziani takes a snap, gives it to Joey Geisinger.
Joey fell, but it wouldn't matter anyways.
He lost 2
Landon
on the play.
Bockelman was right there.
Bockelman basically going to replace Owen Box this season as far as Liberty Center and offense and defensive line.
Actually, Bockelman's not in there, is he?
75. 75 is Landon Bachman.
Oh, I didn't see him in there. There he is, I guess.
2nd and 12 for Tinora. Ball back at their own 38-yard line. Ball's on the near side hash. One back, Geisinger. Graziani straight back drop under pressure, looking, scramble and run. Take off on the left side, now sets, fires across the middle, got a man out there. Throwing a little short, intercepted by the Tigers. He had Caden Radzik open, just underthrew him. Turnover on the Rams, 7:24 to go in the half. Huge turnover for the Tiger defense.
Guys, that's where Dominic's got to throw that ball out of bounds.
I was just about to say
he's got to grow on that and quit trying to force the ball. He did that a couple times in the scrimmage, and he's got to grow a little bit there. Force that ball out of bounds and just live to play another play.
Yeah, we saw that last year in the game against Elmwood as well. Trying to make something out of nothing. Sometimes it's better just to fire into the bench over there.
Yeah.
Start off with a new down. 7:24 to go. 1st and 10 Liberty Center. Ball's at their own 35-yard line. New possession for the Tigers. Handoff. Across the 40. 45-50. First down Tigers. Colton Cruz again. Almost took it the distance. Another shoestring tackle by the Rams.
Hey guys, I got to be honest. I've seen it now probably about 5-6 times. Liberty Center, they must be taught to knock when they knock somebody down just to lay on top of them. Because that's just seen Trenton Cruz there doing it again, and I've seen it probably, like I said, 5 or 6 times now where the guys they get somebody on the ground and they just lay down on top of them.
1st and 10 from their own 49. Tight formation for the Tigers. Colt Miller under center. Inside handoff. Across the 50 to the 45. 44-yard line maybe. 43. See where they spot it.
It's a big possession. Come on, defense has got to step up here.
It was Trenton Cruz on the carry. Trenton last season had 379 yards, rushing with 4 scores.
You're starting to see Liberty Center get in a rhythm here with their run game. You know, they ran off an 8-yard gain and another about 8-yard gain, and they just keep marching down the field here.
14-8 Rams, 6:23 to go in the half.
Yeah, it's like that interception just took the wind out of them.
Sun behind the clouds here at the Tinora High School. Hand off to Cruz again. Colton gets to the 40. Should have enough for a first down. And he does. First down, Tigers. 6:06 to go in the half. Rams with a 6-point lead. First and 10 from the Tinora 41-yard line. Landon Newsom checks in for the Rams on the defensive line. Newsom, 6'1", 220 senior. Grady Miller back under center. Handoff straight up the gut. It goes again. Down to the Tinora 37-yard line. Trenton Cruz again.
Liberty Center sticking with what works for them. Just pound the rock.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4 from the Tinora 37. 5:25 and winding here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 14-8, Rams lead.
Rams going to come up with a play here. Come up with a stop here, maybe a tackle in the backfield.
Hand off again, straight ahead.
There we
this
go.
time,
That's better.
Just
Rams
like
defense snuffs it out. Goes nowhere.
About a 3rd and 6, maybe. May have got a yard out of that.
Brent's on the carry, I believe. I don't think I noticed, guys. Rams cheerleaders have like numbers and names on the back of their cheerleading uniforms.
Got jerseys now.
Yes.
Put me in, coach.
Got some extra players over here on the track for the Rams. That's nice to see. 3rd and 5. This is a huge down for the Rams defense on their own 35-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle. Close to the first down.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. They're going to give
Got
it
to the 30. Just length of the football enough for the first down. Tigers moving those chains. 4:25 to go here in the half.
Let them chew the clock up as long as the Rams they can bend, just don't break here.
A decent field goal kicker for the Tigers. Ian Rosebrook. was 63 of 71 last year in PATs. Far side receiver for the Tigers is Talent. The only receiver out there. Timeout. Timeout Tinora. Coach Becker calls the timeout. Timeout brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and Nay. Sure you get your after game snack. Head to Clubhouse Pizza and Nay. We'll take a brief timeout and be back right after this.
Are you planning an upcoming event, big or small, breakfast, lunch, or supper? Brothers Tacos in Defiance has family recipes from generations that we can't wait to share with you. Hosting a public event? Brother Tacos is an authentic Mexican food vendor here to assist. We invite anyone in Defiance or the surrounding areas to check us out on our Facebook page, Google, or our new website, 567-344-0055. Brother Taco in Defiance is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams Live. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back here at Just Enough Cressel Field. 4:04 to go in the first half. Rams holding on to a 14-8 lead. Turnover by the Tinora offense has led to this most recent Tiger drive. Kind of just patiently taking it down. 3 timeouts left for Tinora, 2 for Coach Moeller and the Tigers.
If the Rams can come up with a big stop here and go into halftime with the lead, they will get the ball back after halftime, so that put them in a pretty good spot.
Talent, your far side receivers. Miller under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff. Miller keeps it. Across the 30 to the 25, 20. Cuts it up inside. Hit. At about the 12. Big play. Gain of 18.
He took a pop, guys.
Miller's down.
Miller got hit in the ribs. Something went flying.
He got shot. That was a wristband off of Joey Geisinger, I think.
Yeah, Grady Miller.
But he took a shot.
Cut it up inside.
I'm not sure who laid the initial hit on him, but I didn't catch it. But Grussweiler or Geisinger came in there and finished him off with a good pop.
That was an excellent fake, though, by Miller, because they faked me out the cameraman.
So Miller's gonna head off probably for a play or two.
Yeah.
Looks like he just got the wind knocked out
Quarterback's
of him.
Landon Amstutz? I don't know how you say that. Amstutz. Guaranteed it's going to be a handoff.
Timeout for Coach Moeller and the Tigers with 3:36 to go here in the opening half. Rams 14 and the Liberty Center Tigers 8. We'll take a brief timeout and be back here. Final 3:36 of the half here on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Weber Materials and Weber Building Materials is here to serve you and all of your building material needs. Weber Materials is a prominent regional sales and marketer of aggregate for your work site. We take pride in the quality of our work and the integrity of our roots. We also take pride in you, our customer. Our focus is to deliver quality aggregates safely and timely to our valued customers whom we call friends. Call for a quote or more info at 419-394-8870 or check out WeberMaterials.com. Tinora alum Kevin Weber, owner of Weber Materials, says, "Let's go Rams."
One of our new sponsors this year, one of our old buddies, Kevin Weber.
Kevin Weber.
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin reached out, courtesy of Chris Schlegel, another one of our sponsors this year. And Kevin's like, heck yeah, sign me up.
Oh, that's awesome to hear those guys coming back.
Absolutely. I think 89 was those year those guys graduated?
No, they graduated in 89. Yeah.
Miller's back in the contest. Handoff.
Good play.
To Rentz. Waylon Rentz hitting the backfield. Loss of about 1, maybe 2 on the play. Second, we'll call it 11. 3:30 and winding here in the half. New graphics this year for us, Coach. Dr. AJ on that. It's the replay this year.
Kinda.
When
I remember that we even have it this year, it's going to take me a game or two to get
to remember. I got to get over there where I can see the replay.
Nice little monitor here that Logan got for us last season. Come in handy. Second 11. Inside handoff to the Tigers. Down to the 10. Goes Rentz again.
Good. All right. Third and long.
Got about 4 on the carry. Big defensive play coming up for both sides of the ball here.
What do you think,
before
guys?
the half.
4 down territory here, or do you think they'll kick it?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of a kicker they've got, so it's going to kind of depend on that. What kind of leg he's got, I guess.
Rosebrook.
Got to make the stop first, but
right.
What do you think?
Near side receiver is Landon Cruz. One-on-one out here with Caden Radzik. Two backs. Miller under center. 3rd and 8. Pitch. Cut up. Just short, maybe.
Short of the first down. Yeah, he's short of the first down.
Short by about a yard.
I think this is now where it gets interesting about going
now
forward.
It's a 4-down territory. It's 4th down, right? Yeah, 4th and 2. Okay, he's got 2nd down over there on the marker. I'm like, wait a minute.
Got a new guy over there. Is that Farrell?
Yeah.
Come on, Farrell.
Hey, we were just talking last night. We needed that one that lights up. We're lucky that we got the one that slides, guys.
4th and 2.
Big stop here. Come on, Rams.
From the 4. Just under 2 minutes to go. Pitch, Trenton Cruz, close, touchdown, Liberty Center. Trenton Cruz takes it in from 4 yards out with 1:39 to go in the half.
Kind of the ground and pound offense there with the Liberty Center down the field after that turnover and just kind of chewed up the clock like we were talking the Rams needed to do.
That was a traditional Liberty Center drive there. They just
Absolutely.
ran the rock the whole way. It
Yeah.
took up probably about 8 minutes, 9 minutes of during that drive.
Yeah, they didn't throw the ball one time, so.
That ties the game at 14. Rosenbrook be on to attempt the extra point. Ian Rosebrook said 63-71 last year on extra points. A little bit high. Snap! Up and good. Grady almost got it. So with 1:39 to go here in the half, 15-14, Liberty Center is on top. We'll take a brief timeout, and we'll be back right after this on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
A special thanks to the families of the Schlegel family, Schlegel Family Farms, Chris, Becky Kennedy, Ian, and Lucas. Another big thanks to Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon and their family for supporting Tinora Rams Live. Weber Materials and Weber Building Materials is here to serve you. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Gares for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894.
1:39 to go in the half. Tigers with a 1-point lead at 15-14. Ball's teed up at the 40.
2 timeouts apiece. I don't know. It'd be interesting. The Rams can throw the ball, so be interested to see what Coach Becker tries to do here. If he's happy with the 1 point being down by 1 at halftime, or if he tries to push it a little bit.
Max Walker high, end over end kick, all the way back to the 10. Across the 20, 25, it goes Grady Gusweiler. Gusweiler across the 25 to the 26-yard line. 1:33 to go. See what Coach Becker and the Rams offense wants to do.
Tinora their offense has the potential to drive it down the field and drive it in a hurry. They got the wristbands now where they can call play after play after play, and they don't have to wait on running back and forth to the sideline. So, let's see if Tinora can put at least 3 or 6 on the board here.
Yeah, I never thought about that. You got a little bit of a breeze blowing behind you. You got to get to what, about maybe the
25, 30?
Yeah, 25. I would say would be a good shot for Jacob to get it in there. So.
Yeah, the breeze has stopped, as we said earlier.
Yeah, there's a slight breeze blowing, but not much.
3 receivers far side, 1 near side, 1 back. To the left side is Graziani, takes a snap, straight back drop, looking under pressure. Down goes Dominic at the 11. Big, huge loss.
Now you just take it down. See what? But I tell you what, Liberty Center is going to start calling timeout. Yep, there they go.
Landon Bockelman.
That shifts the whole kind of mindset for
sure does.
What's gonna play out here right before halftime.
About a loss of 10, maybe 11 on the play.
Yeah, we
Second and long, 1:17 to go.
We've been doubling Bockelman, and we didn't do it there, and he was able to get free and get past and made an impact on this drive instantly.
Try to get some area scores for you as we head into the half. Thank you, Reba. Appreciate that. That was AJ come up with the instant replay. One of the new things, we got new graphics, new scoreboard. Instant replay. Everything's working but our radio app. We'll work on that, iron that out.
I guess with all the things that could go wrong, we'll take it.
Last week, Wi-Fi didn't work here at the school. AJ popped up his hotspot, and we worked our way through that. So once we get the wrinkle worked out with the radio, we'll be all set. We're ready to roll.
I tell you, it's one thing after another sometimes, but you guys do a great job of getting things worked out.
Technology is great until it doesn't work.
Which we found out last night at Defiance High School. Graziani going to throw it over the middle. Caught.
Nice
just
catch.
short of the 30. I think that's Carter Gilliam. Going to be 3rd and about 7 for the Rams offense. Clock's going to wind just close to a minute to go here.
I think had
2 timeouts for Tinora, 1 for Liberty Center. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side for the Rams. Joey Geisinger in the backfield. Graziani straight back drop, looking. Goes deep over.
Oh, he overthrew him. Oh, my gosh.
Had a receiver out there, Grady.
Grady broke loose down the sideline and he just overthrew him. Oh, my goodness. That might have been 6, boys.
Dominic Graziani for just close to the 5'11", 170. But he has got an absolute cannon for an arm. Just a little bit too much on that.
Yeah, I don't know if Grady did a double move there or what, but just as I looked up, he was breaking down the sideline wide open there.
He may throw one of the best balls, probably the best ball since Landon Dravis. As far as the Rams corner. Brevin was in there, too.
Brevin was in there. Brevin threw a good ball.
Yeah, Brevin had a heck of an arm, too. Second next to Brevin. 4th and 7. Bishop going to kick. Have a whistle. Have a flag in the backfield. Delay a game for the Tinora special teams unit. 46 seconds to go in a half. 15-14.
Call a timeout, Coach. Call a timeout there. Don't take that penalty.
You're talking about Graziani, Keith. I think that's one of the things I'm most excited for this year. You know, last season he kind of got thrown into things in a hurry with Eckert getting hurt. And, you know, he took over the reins of the Tinora offense as a sophomore. And, you know, we saw him kind of grow last year. And yeah, you know, I think he's only going to get better this season.
Every week he just took a step forward, step forward, step forward. Collie back. High snap. Bishop brings it down.
Nice kick.
Hits it about the 45.
Oh, hit it.
40. Hit the Liberty Center. Rams with the recovery.
That's a mistake they
Shredding
cannot
the
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy, that's huge.
Awesome.
38 seconds to go. That's one of the first things you teach on special teams. When the ball hits, get out of the way.
Aiden Talent from Liberty Center there didn't see the ball come down. When it hit, it just kicked up and hit him right in the back.
It's like one of those rocks that you skip across the pond.
Yeah,
Just boom.
Oh, boy, that changes things.
Rams have 2 timeouts left. 38 seconds to go. And don't forget, you get the ball at least to the close to the 30, to the 25. Give Jacob Bishop a chance. We saw him last year at Lima Central Catholic almost hit a 48-yarder?
Yeah,
Just barely
I'm
short.
not sure what they're discussing as far as the referees, but it's, I mean, it's no doubt that's a Ram ball.
Gilliam Radzik near side. Ackerman one-on-one on that far side, guys, with Grady Gusweiler in the slot. One back to the left.
Take care of the ball here.
Of Graziani. The 37-yard line. Graziani straight back drop, looks near side. Just short of Radzik.
Miscommunication again, too. I don't think that was where the ball, I don't think that's where Radzik thought the ball was going. Got to be careful. You don't want to throw a pick here. Jeez.
Same formation. 35 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 on the 37 of Liberty Center. Dominic straight back drop.
Grady
Looking. Has a receiver out there. Just over the head of Carter Gilliam. It's almost like they grabbed his arm. He couldn't get an arm out there to reach it.
Now that's kind of like going back to the point Tony said. You know, we still got to be kind of careful.
Yeah.
There's two Liberty Center defensive backs over there, and
force the ball.
Yes.
The thing that Dominic's got to remember is he can run. He's a good runner. You know, if they're gonna rush hard outside like that, Liberty Center is dropping a bunch of guys in the zone. So take off and get you 5 or 10. Remember, you got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I was going to say you can afford to stay in bounds for if he does have to scramble and pick up some yards. There are 2 timeouts left right before the half here.
And realistically, they're only really looking, necessarily get about 15 yards here to get in striking distance.
Graziani's going to keep it. 35-30 down to the 29-28
Almost got a first down.
Going to be close. Going to be 2nd and about 2. Timeout on the field with 19 seconds to go. Rams with a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and Egg. Get over there and get that happy food. Jason and Rachel Gilliam, downtown Ney, Ohio.
You know, guys, sometimes I wonder if this headset's not connected to the coach's headset. I just said let Dominic run, and all of a sudden he takes off. I was like, not exactly what I meant, but hey.
Assistant Coach Fairchild up here.
It's something new, too. I don't know if you guys noticed, he ran a read option on that play, too. A little bit different in the Rams' arsenal on the offensive side of things, but you think this is in Jacob Bishop field goal range? I don't know. Do they go for it and try to get a little closer?
46-yarder.
I think they go for it, try to get a little closer, try to get this first down. If they don't, I mean, you're not giving Liberty great field position, so I don't think they're going to take a shot.
Ever so slight breeze.
I think you just you go for it. If you get it, then you've still got a timeout left. If not, you're giving Liberty back with the ball with 13, 14 seconds left maybe.
4th and 2. 19 seconds to go in the half. Rams trail by 1. Graziani straight back drop. Throws it over here over the head of Carter Radzik. Turnover on downs. Liberty Center will have the ball with 15 seconds to go here in the opening half here on.
I don't know that's the play I call there, guys. I'm going to be honest. That's not the play I call there.
I was thinking a little more run, 4th and 1, 4th and 2, hand it off, let them run it up the middle and see if you can get that 2 yards. And
play that read option again.
Yeah, put yourself in a better position for a field goal. So,
yeah, well, live and learn, right? Coach still learning there a little bit.
Liberty will probably take a knee here.
Possibly, yes. Possibly the final play here of the first half. Miller takes a knee. And that will be the final play of the first half. Tigers of Liberty Center will take a 15-14 lead into the half. Very well played first half defensively for the Rams outside of the first play of scrimmage for the Tigers. We'll be back to review the first half, and we'll try and get some stats from our fantastic stat crew, Sean and Kirsty Mack. And we'll do so after we thank one of our fantastic sponsors here at Tinora Rams Live.
Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Gares for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894.
15-14 here at the half at Justin F. Crusoe Field here at Tinora High School. Get to the scoring summary of our game here in a bit. Around the area, Patrick Henry 27, Hicksville nothing. Fort Recovery and Wayne Trace. Fort Recovery 22, Wayne Trace 18. That's at the half. Evergreen 14, Elmwood nothing. That's at the half. Paulding 8, SWAT nothing. Late second quarter. Crestview 21, Parkway nothing. That's late second quarter. Hilltop 6, Ridgedale 2 in the second quarter. And Archibald 21, Genoa 7, second quarter. Van Wert 13, Bryan 7, second quarter. Antwerp 27, Montpelier 6. That's first quarter score. Ayersville 8, Delta nothing. That's listed as a first quarter score. Waseon 42, Fairview nothing.
Wow.
Second quarter. Rough start there for Coach Rakes. As we said, though, Coach Rakes and the Apaches, just a very be patient season for them.
Yeah.
Lipsick 7, Lake 6. That's at the half. Eden 35, Edgerton 14, second quarter. Pandora Gilboa, this is from last night. Pandora Gilboa 25, Columbus Grove 22.
Oh,
And the game we were at, Defiance and Napoleon 38-13, and a game that with about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter was a 7-0 Napoleon lead. So if you left that game at 7-0 and you saw the final score today, you're like, wow, what in the world happened? Lima Central Catholic, this is the score from last night, 42, Shawnee 14. You said back here, 15-14, Rams trail by 1. Game got underway. Jacob Bishop, the opening kick went out of bounds. Liberty Center took it at the 35-yard line. First play from scrimmage of 2023 for the Liberty Center Tigers went 65 yards. Miller to Chambers. Extra point was botched. Liberty Center remained calm. Converted the 2-point conversion on a pass and catch. Bartles with the 2-point conversion. Rams came back, 7:36 to go. After a Liberty Center, in theory, turnover, was a bobbled punt that the Rams recovered deep in Liberty Center territory. Grady Gusweiler with a 2-yard touchdown run. Bishop's extra point cut the lead to 1, 8-7. Grady put the Rams on top with a 13-yard touchdown run with 10:14 to go in the second quarter. Bishop's extra point was good. It was 14-8. Rams looked to be in pretty good shape midway through the second quarter. They were driving in Liberty Center territory. Turnover took place, and Liberty Center, as Logan said, typical Liberty Center drive, just piece by piece by piece by piece, marched down the field. And a 4-yard touchdown run by Trenton Cruz tied the game at 14. Extra point was good. And that was with 1:39 to go in the half. 15-14 is where we're at. First half thoughts, guys.
Tony, I think you said it best earlier.
Yeah, I mean, that's a win for the Rams. There's not a person in the county, I don't think, that thought the Tinora would be down by a point, even at all in this game. And you come away that first half. You really, the one drive Liberty Center did, like Logan said, just pounded the rock. And other than that, the Rams have been playing pretty tough. And other than that turnover, which I think is what led to the Liberty Center score, we just looked like we kind of lost a little bit of our wind there. I call it a win in the first half for the Rams.
Yeah, and especially coming out of the second half here, Tinora gets the ball. So, I think things are looking bright for Tinora to start off, and really impressed with the O-line and D-line of the Tinora Rams. And, we kind of referred to it earlier in the beginning of the game. They've just been giving Graziani a good amount of time, and I know they gave up a sack there from Landon Bockelman, but again, he's a first-team All-Ohio kid.
Yeah.
He's 6'3", 265 pounds. He's probably one of the biggest offensive defensive linemen around. So overall, O-line and D-line have been holding their own.
Yeah, considering all the new changes and everything, it's really kind of a proof of concept tonight, and seeing what they're able to accomplish with this new style offense has been a lot of fun to watch tonight so far.
Yeah, Dominic. The only thing that I'd say that they need to change in the second half, or as moving forward, is get Dominic to settle in and not force the ball so much. He's gotten lucky a few times, and the one catch by Grady there, which looked like Grady slipped, and that ball was kind of threaded the needle as we talked about. But he's got to get a little bit more sure of his passes. He threw one down there. I'm trying to remember who he threw it to down here on our sideline. Carter Gilliam, I think, when they covered by two guys. We just got to be a little more careful with that. I like the thought, but let's be a little more careful.
Yeah, if you're Coach Becker and the new staff heading into the half, and you trail by 15-14, as you guys said, you're probably pretty happy.
Yeah,
after right off the bat, you're down 8-0, 10 seconds into the game.
Yeah.
But defensively, Rams played very well. We'll try, as we said, get some stats from Sean and Kirsty, and we'll be back with second half action after we thank our fantastic sponsors that are growing by the day here at Tinora Rams Live. Rams and Tigers, 15-14 at the half. We'll be back with more right after this.
The At & Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new, state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new, eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At At & Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. At Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
Clubhouse Pizza & A is your small-town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza & A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza & A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com, or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says go Rams. The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In 2021, the Firestone Tavern was voted to have the best pizza in the area. Now, in 2022, they've been voted as the best burgers around. Firestone Tavern is the area's go-to for wood-fired pizza, amazing appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the big game? Stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and much, much more during the week, with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give the Firestone Tavern a call, 419-785-4015, or order online at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to all the Tinora teams. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894. Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness. Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area, since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. Higby Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at MaumeeTitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com. Who couldn't use an extra $3,000 or $2,000? Okay, how about $1,000 or even $500? Those are the top 4 prizes of the most recent Tinora Athletic Boosters fundraiser. Tickets are $10 each or $6 for $50. Get a ticket at any Tinora home game. Just visit a booster member or go to our Facebook page at Tinora Athletic Boosters. The drawing will be held after 2,000 tickets are sold for a spring sports drawing. The Athletic Boosters is a non-profit organization that supports the Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the Rams' teams or organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. That's the Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters, who are a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live.
Are you tired of losing money on your 401k or other retirement accounts? Well, you're not alone. Do what many area residents have done and call Postoma Insurance and Investments. With safe money strategies offered to you by PI&I, you can still have the benefits of market earnings without the risk of taking market loss. Sound too good to be true? Give us a call, and with experienced agents at PI&I will work with you to understand how you can do just that. If you're more interested in CD-style accounts but are fed up with low CD rates, PI&I agents can set you up with an account with rates currently as high as 5.5% fixed, with certain restrictions apply. Call us today at 419-782-2500 to help you set up a plan that meets your investment goals. That's 782-2500. Postoma Insurance and Investments, protecting everything you've worked for.
Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack says, go Rams!
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes. Fairchild Family Chiropractic is happy to announce that Dr. Kayla is now accepting new patients. Long-term wellness continues to be our goal for families of Northwest Ohio. We help you achieve this goal by working closely with you and personalizing your treatment plan based on your needs. Come see Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla at 100 Stadium Drive in Defiance or give them a call, 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla, proud members of the Tinora Athletic Boosters, say go Rams. Looking for an opportunity where you can grow your career, be appreciated, and be an owner where you work? Did we say owner? Yes! MEC is an employee-owned company that is highly motivated and actively supports the communities in which our facilities are located. Mayville Engineering needs you. MEC is an employee-owned business where our focus is on our customers' success. MEC has been named the nation's #1 fabricator for 12 consecutive years in a survey published by the Fabricator magazine. Join the MEC family today. Full and part-time positions are available. $1,000 sign-on bonus, 401k, vacation and holiday pay, gain-sharing program, employee stock ownership, medical, dental, and vision insurance, short-term and long-term disability, and shift premiums for second and third shift. Visit our website, mecinc.com. Click on Careers or visit the 21 Seneca Street lobby at the Defiance location.
All right, we're back. Getting ready to start the third quarter. 15-14. Rams trail by 1. Here are the first half stats. Rushing yards. Carter Gilliam, 9 yards. Grady Gusweiler, 9 yards. Dominic Graziani had 5, and Joey Geisinger with 4 yards rushing for the Tinora Rams. Total stats overall. 13 rushes, 17 yards for the Rams. Passing, 16 attempts, 141 yards. 158 total yards on 29 plays. Liberty Center, 22 rushes for 105 yards. 4 passes completed, 66 yards. And total of 26 plays for 171 yards for Liberty Center Tigers. 7 first downs for Tinora and 5 for Liberty Center. Receiving yards, Radzik had 59 for Tinora. That's Caden Radzik. Now has Carter on the field.
Yeah, I don't think Carter caught him.
Owen Ackerman, 42 yards, had a nice catch. Start the Rams series. Grady Gusweiler with 24, and Carter Gilliam with 16. 141 yards passing for the Tinora Rams. 1 fumble for Tinora, 1 interception. 2 fumbles for Liberty Center. See what the second half brings, guys.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Rams do here coming out with the ball. It looks like they're going to start going to the west, kind of into the wind first part of the half here. So
a little bit of wind, about 7-8 miles an hour, if that at times.
Light. Barely moving the flag down there.
Well, 72 degrees to start the game here on your David Frank weather forecast. It's currently 67. Feels a little bit chillier than 67.
The breeze is chilling it off, man. I told you, the sun goes down.
Who had the bet on we're chilly in week 1 Friday night football?
Who would have thought that?
Nobody. Getting ready to start the second half. Liberty Center has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Max Walker, high deep kick, chases the Rams back to the...
Say you in the end zone, so that's good. It's probably better that way anyway.
Yeah, 1 foot deep in the end zone was Trenton DeLarber. So the Rams should actually restart the clock, I would think, wouldn't they? Put it back at 12 or not?
They should put it back at 12.
1 second
counts as a touchback.
Right, should be a dead ball. 15-14 Liberty Center. Liberty Center, first offensive play of the season, went 65 yards.
Let's see if the Rams can do that first offensive play of the second half.
Miller to Chambers, right down the seam of the Rams defense. Nobody within about 10 yards of him. That's how the season started. 3 receivers far side, man in motion for the Rams. Fake handoff, Graziani is going to keep it, take it far side. Tries to get around the corner, cannot. Loss of about 2 or 3 on the play.
That's one thing I'd like to see a little better out of Graziani. We saw in the first half, he kind of lets that ball hang out a little bit. And there again, he kind of let it hang again. So
it looked like as he was going down, he tried to stretch out or something.
Right,
I'm sure.
Right. Ball security is huge. We saw quite a few fumbles here in the first half and a lot of bobbling of the ball.
Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Coach Fairchild, Keith Brown, Dr. Fairchild, Dr. Logan Bailey on camera, AJ on graphics, the producer / IT / whatever of our team here.
Jack of all trades.
2nd and 12 from their own 18. Pressure again. Grady Gusweiler goes down at the 18. No gain on the play. 3rd and 12.
Maybe gained a yard. Maybe
a quarter of a yard.
Half a yard. No, now he's moved it back.
That run just hasn't been there. I think we hit it maybe one time in the first half. They keep trying to do a little end around there, and Liberty Center's doing a nice job at sealing the edge, and there's nowhere for the running backs to go.
Yeah, linebackers are filling the gaps nice, and it's kind of got to work it.
13 rushes for 17 yards for the Rams in the first half. Graziani shotgun looking, fires deep, has Ackerman out there, overshoots him by about 3 yards. Grady Miller kind of got a shoulder in on Ackerman. Impeded his progress just enough. It sailed over his head. 4th and 12 from their own 18. 10:29 to go here in the third quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Liberty Center up by 1, 15-14. Again, guys, still said several times, fantastic crowd here on opening night for both teams.
It's going to be a huge defensive stand for the Rams right off the bat. Come out, 3 plays and out. Didn't actually lost 2 yards on offense.
Bishop standing as 3. Like kick from about the 6.
Partially
blocked. Ball hits at the 20, picked up by Liberty Center. They're going to have fantastic field position to start the half.
Say Bishop took forever to kick that ball, guys. I know the ball wobbled back there a little bit, but he just kind of like took his time to kick that thing.
We saw something similar last year. I believe it was against Wayne Trace. Same situation.
Yeah,
it just took a lot of time back there.
He just kind of caught it and brought it down like he had all day, and Liberty was coming after it.
10:19 to go in the third. Liberty Center knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Taking over at the Tinora Rams 20. 1st and 10.
Not the start to the half that we wanted to see. Hopefully the defense steps up here, can push Liberty to at least a 3rd and long.
Tight formation. Miller under center. Fakes a handoff. Back, throws it out in the flat. Caught! Out there on the far side, Colton Chambers hauls it in for a first down. A 1st and goal for the Tigers.
It's the first seen Liberty Center throw the ball in a while. First ball all the way down the field. Last time never threw the ball once. Come out first ball slinging it.
1st and goal from the 7. Had 66 yards passing in the first half on 4 completions the Tigers did. Handoff up the middle, goes nowhere. Still trying to fight. Maybe got a yard, maybe 2 out of it. Trenton Cruz. One of the Cruz triplets. Colton, Trenton, and Landon Cruz. Kruse. Cruz. 9:45 and winding. 2nd goal from the Tinora 5. Tigers, the 1-point lead here.
Rams look a little confused.
Miller under center. Handoff straight ahead. Colton Cruz. Touchdown, Liberty Center. 9:30 to go in the third quarter. Tigers with a 21-14 lead. Cruz with a 7-yard touchdown run. Extra point by Rosebrook. Up and good. Ian Rosebrook gives Liberty Center a 22-14 lead at the 9:30 mark of the third. We'll be back on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. More Tinora Rams live action coming up right after this time out.
The Law Office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The Law Office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
9:30 to go in the third quarter, 22-14, Liberty Center. Courtesy of a block punt. Punched it in.
Yeah, the Rams came out a little sluggish there. Didn't move the ball on offense and then got a little sloppy on the special teams and gave Liberty Center a good field position, and they took advantage of it quickly.
Kickoff from the 40, high,
that's in the end zone.
End over end kick. Hits 3/4 of the way through the end zone. Rams We'll start 1st and 10. 9:30 to go here in the third quarter. Now trailing 22-14. Rams at one time had a 14-8 lead. If Coach Becker and the Rams staff can have a little regrouping session, Rams have plenty of time. Basically have an entire half to go.
Oh, yeah, no panic. Again, like earlier, you let the one place, then let them score in one play. There, you let them score in a few plays. So just don't panic. Come back and play your game.
I mean, really, you're right back to where you were at the start of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Down 8 points. So you're really not in any worse position than you were after the first 10 seconds of the game.
Graziani, 2 backs in the backfield, handoff inside, across the 20 to the 22 maybe. Goes the Rams ball carrier.
Tony, it kind of goes back to the comment you made. Coming out of halftime here, you can just tell there's a little bit different energy vibes for both teams. I feel like Liberty Center, they're swarming to the ball. Guys are flying over the field, and Tinora looks a little flat here to start.
Grady Gusweiler, the ball carrier, picked up 2 ever since that interception where the Rams were driving with that 14-8 lead midway through the second quarter. It's been all Liberty Center. Ball's in the center of the hash. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Grady Gusweiler in motion. Graziani straight back drop. Pressure. Going to tuck it and run. Tries to get away but can't. Loss of about 5 for Graziani and the Rams.
Yeah, you see, I don't know if you've noticed that. They're doing a little stump work up front. And it looks like it's got the offensive line confused right now. They're moving around, trying to get free.
A 3rd and 11. 8:20 and winding here in the third. Here on Tinora Rams Live.
They've learned you can't let Dominic stand back there. They're going to make him move, get him out on the run, where he doesn't maybe throw the ball quite as well.
Gusweiler and Ackerman near side receivers. Gilliam and Radzik far side receivers. Graziani fires on the far side, deep over the head of Carter Gilliam, about the 50. Bring up 4th down, be 4th and 11 for the Rams special teams. 7:55 to go here in the third.
You need to start looking at more of the underneath passes, getting across the middle.
Thinking the same thing
behind the linebackers.
All he does is all he's doing is looking for that pass down the sideline. Logan and I talked about that a little bit at halftime. He's got to look for, as Logan mentioned, take the nickel. You only need 5 at a time, and you get in the first downs, man. So he always comes out. First thing he does, looks deep, throws deep, and if that pass isn't on, unfortunately, it doesn't get us anything.
Bishop back to kick, standing about the identical spot he was last time. A little bit quicker for Jacob. Gets it off. Kick.
Hits right in the head.
Sonora Ram about the 46 and ricocheted across the 50. They're going to bring the ball back where it hit.
Yeah, I see the orange beanbag there already about the 49.
7:44 to go. Liberty Center second possession here in the second half.
Once again, they're going to start with good field position right at the 50.
Next week we'll be at Otsego. First trip up there for football from as far as I can remember ever.
I haven't been up there. We played there in 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade a couple times, and but it's been a while.
Call it the what? Castle?
The Castle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Miller under center, gives it to Colton Cruz, bounces it outside. 40, 35, close to the 30, still fighting. Maybe got down to the 29, Liberty Center. Starting to hammer the Rams defense.
That whole side of the field, the whole left side of the field was caved in, and Cruz just hit that off-tackle run, and he had plenty of grass to run.
1st and 10 Tigers. From the Ram 30. 22-14. Liberty Center with an 8-point advantage. 7:30 and winding on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard here in the third quarter from Tinora High School's Justin F. Kressel Field. Far side hash. Miller fakes a handoff, straight back drop, looks over the middle, has a man open, overshoots him. Landon Cruz. About 3 steps on Graziani, across the middle.
Starting to kind of pick apart the secondary a little bit there. A couple steps on him.
Yeah, that was earlier. They had those same kind of plays. They just kept overthrowing them, kind of like he did there, and they just went away from it, went right back to the run. The good old-fashioned Liberty Center football. And I'm surprised they threw the ball there, but I guess just to keep the Rams honest, maybe. But, we talked at halftime about how good the offensive line, defensive line was doing. Boy, right now, Liberty Center has really turned the table on that. They must have made some very, very good halftime adjustments.
2nd and 10, ball shot through the arms of Grady Miller all the way back to about the 47. Also 17 on the play, bring up 3rd and forever for the Tiger offense.
What a weird game overall. I feel like this game I've seen the ball on the ground more than I have in quite some time. Bad snaps or fumbled snaps or special teams. The ball's been free quite a bit this game.
Yeah, I'll tell you, neither team has been looking very crisp tonight, as far as ball handling and whatnot goes.
The one thing I haven't seen, and maybe I'm just missing it, but is Graham Askins out there on defense? Am I just missing him?
It'd be 45.
I don't see him.
3rd and 26. Hand off to the 40, Miller.
Graham is actually 54 this year.
Is he?
Yeah,
45 or 54, but I don't see him out there.
He got bumped down to offensive line, but yeah, he is number 54.
You take about, I'm sorry, but he was one of the best defensive ends in the area last year, in my opinion, and you take him out? I'm a little dumbfounded by that. You don't take an athlete like that and put him on just offense.
4th and 20 on their own 40. One man deep for the Rams. Ball hits about the 7, goes in the end zone past Caden Radzic. Rams will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. 5:48 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 22-14. Liberty Center on top of the Rams. Each team with 3 timeouts. Sun's starting to set here at Tinora High School. One of the better sunsets in the area. As I've said forever. Except now, got this fantastic fine arts building over here that blocks our sunset.
I got a nice picture of the brick building.
Graziani, quarterback keeper, tries to take it far side and
been better off handing it to Geisinger that time. Geisinger at least would have got a couple out of that.
Colton Cruz on the tackle for Liberty Center. 5:32 and winding here in the 3rd quarter. Rams offense been unplugged here about the last 4 drives. Carter Gilliam comes off. 2nd and 13 for the Rams, all the way back to their own 17. Ball's on the far side hash. Ackerman near side. Far side receiver is Caden Radzic. Handoff goes inside. Gain of about 3 for Joey Geisinger. Geisinger gets across the 20. Well, they scoot it back a little bit. Spotted right at the 20. 3rd and 10 for Tinora. 4:45 and winding on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
They've been running the ball a lot more here the last drive or so. They haven't really been throwing it outside of those long balls.
Yeah.
Like I said last drive, I'd love to see them start hitting a few of those shorter routes underneath.
Yeah, it worked earlier. Just set Gus Weiler down in the middle there, or somebody down in the middle. It doesn't have to be Gus Weiler, but they're stacking this side.
3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Dominic throws across the middle. Radzic had it. Ball jarred away from Caden as he's hit over the middle, about the 45-yard line. Ball falls harmlessly to the turf here at Tinora High School. Another 4th and 10 for the Rams. 3rd punt from deep inside their own territory here to start the 3rd quarter. 4:11 to go.
Haven't gotten a positive yard yet.
I feel like Tinora, they came out this half. It's just kind of struggled to find their identity. Where they can't get the ball going on the ground. They haven't hit the ball or the passing game, so they got to do something. To move the ball down the field at least a little bit.
But once again, we throw the ball and we're throwing a bomb. I don't understand why we can't throw a 10-yard pass or a 5-yard pass or everything. Every time we want to throw the ball, it's 20 yards at a time.
Back at this 5 again. Jacob Bishop, clean snap, gets it away.
Oh, not a good kick.
It's about the 35, crossed the 40 to the 45, picked up by one of the Liberty Center players.
Yeah, pop him. He wants to be dumb like that. Pick up the ball, drill him.
Thomas Muller.
I tell you what, if I was Coach Muller, I'd be crawling up his hiney over there on the sideline. What are you doing? Get the ball on our side of the 50, and you're trying to field that?
With the defender in your face.
Yeah, what are you doing?
It's like you were alone.
That'd be a game changer. I mean, it very quickly could change a game.
4:01 to go.
I think they're having a little chat already.
Here in the third, it's 22-14. Tigers on top of the Rams. Tigers going to start another drive in Tinora territory. Ball's on the near side hash mark. One receiver near side. That's talent. Miller under center.
Outside.
Colton Cruz on the carry. Tries to bounce it outside. Gain of about 3 before he's tripped up at the Tinora 45. Inside 4 minutes to go. Tigers just chewing up yards. Grinding away here in the third quarter. Tigers led by 1 at the half, 15-14. Block punt deep inside the Rams territory has enabled them to grab a 22-14 lead. There were 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Handoff inside. Trenton Cruz breaks free. 10-5. Touchdown, Tigers. Trenton Cruz from 45 yards out gives Liberty Center a 28-14 lead.
Well, that's Liberty Center football, guys. I'm just telling you, they're just going to come right back out. They made some good halftime adjustments on how to block up front. Tinora looks confused, and I see guys with their hands on their hips, hands on their knees, and that's what we talked about at the beginning of the game. You got 68 kids on that side. You're playing with basically the same 15, 16 kids on our side. It's going to be just a matter of time, I think, before it wears down.
Another touchdown by Cruz. Extra point up. High enough. Far enough. No good. Wide left.
Oh, that's a good miss. That gives Tinora an opportunity here. Down 2 scores.
3:12 to go here in the third quarter. 28-14 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We'll be back right after this time out.
The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In 2021, the Firestone Tavern was voted to have the best pizza in the area. Now, in 2022, they've been voted as the best burgers around. Firestone Tavern is the area's go-to for wood-fired pizza, amazing appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the big game? Stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and much, much more during the week, with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give the Firestone Tavern a call, 419-785-4015, or order online at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to all the Tinora teams.
Back at Justin F. Caressel Field here at Tinora High School. Tigers starting to pull away. 28-14, 3:12 to go here in quarter number 3. Ball's teed up at the 40-yard line for the Tigers. We see Max Walker with a heck of a leg here in the third quarter. Another deep kick.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. You said the wind's not blowing. Maybe there's like a jet stream up there at about 30, 40 feet high.
Looks like Kim Eskins posts on our comments here. Looks like they're at the ER right now for a concussion protocol.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really? I was going to say, I've been looking for him since I mentioned that down on the sidelines. I don't see a 45 or a 54 down there anywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of a blow there to the
I was going to say.
Yes, hopefully
he's okay.
Graham's a heck of an athlete.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I can't believe he wouldn't be playing defense. But hopefully everything's good. Get Graham back as soon as we can.
We'll edit that comment out of the podcast. the one previously.
Down.
Way over the head of Carter Gilliam at the 45.
Why do we have nobody in the middle of the field, guys? There's no receivers in the middle of the field at all.
Second 10 from their own 20. 3:07 to go here in the third. Sun's starting to set. Chill's starting to set in. It's like the middle of October.
Tony, again, it goes back to that point. We have guys, 5, 10 yards downfield, but we keep trying to push 15 yards, 20 yards downfield. Sometimes you got to take that little pass out in the flats and let them get 5, 6 yards at a time.
And a missed tackle, and they're off and running. You never know, that could be a big gain. But
right.
Not really giving them a chance.
No, we're trying to look for the long ball, the big hitter every time.
Graziani hands it off across the 20 to the 25.
Some positive yardage. I think it's the first positive yardage of the half.
Grady Gus Weiler. Grady with a gain of 3.
Looks like Grady's limping a little bit after that one.
Third and long for Tinora. 3rd and 6 from their own 24. 2:45 and winding here in the third quarter. Tigers of Liberty Center broken it open 28-14. Caden Radzik far side, Owen Ackerman near side. Carter Gilliam and Braden Rastai go far side as well. Graziani flushed out of the pocket. Throws deep over the middle. Intercepted. Pass intended for Owen Ackerman. Another turnover for the Rams offense. 2:16 to go here in quarter number 3.
Once again, going for the deep ball.
Similar, again, it's a different season, but this is similar to what we had last year at Elmwood.
I was thinking the same thing, Keith. It's like you get in this position and you're down by a couple scores, but you think you get in this mentality, we got to hit the deep ball. We got to hit the deep ball. That's not necessarily. You still got a couple minutes left in the third, and you got a whole fourth quarter left.
Absolutely no reason for that pass, and Coach Becker is not happy. He gave Dominic a piece of his mind. That's absolutely an unacceptable pass there in that situation. Just can't give up that pass.
Tigers with the 1st and 10 from their own 41 as we get close to the 2-minute mark.
We've talked about Dominic's arm, but the decision making is yet to be determined here because he, like I say, he's always looking for the big play, and you got to quit doing that. That's going to be detrimental to your program quick.
Joey Geisinger being looked at by Emily down on the sidelines as well.
He's puking. He's got the trash can.
Joey Blue Chunks.
I love it. A little overworked maybe.
Handoff straight ahead. 45-50. Flag on the play.
See right there in the middle of the field, guys? 63 was just laying on top of Trenton DeLarber.
Is that what the call's going to be?
I'm not sure, but they got the hold, I'm sure.
Colton Cruz on the carry. 90 seconds to go here in the third. 28-14. Tigers with the commanding 14-point lead. Let's see what the flag is.
Flag on the play.
This is where that rule change kind of comes in there and discuss where the ball.
Chop block on the defense?
That's kind of a bizarre call, actually.
We used to see that about once a series last year on offense, but
it was about 3 straight years we saw
it on defense.
4 times a game on the Tinora offense.
But again, like I said, I'm not sure what they're doing, how they're getting away with that laying on top of guys. That used to be a hold back in the day. I'm not sure. Maybe they changed that rule as well.
Ball still going down all the way to the Tinora 36 or 34. 1st and 10, Tigers. 1:31 to go as the refs wind the clock. Grady Miller, shotgun, straight backdrop, fires over the middle. Ball's caught at the 25 down to the 20. That's Colton Chambers on the reception for Liberty Center. Another first down for the Liberty Center offense.
Liberty Center kind of went back to that. You've seen a couple times there they run that drag route across the field, and Chambers was wide open, and he ended up taking it for a gain about 10 to 15.
That's the first time we've seen Liberty Center with a shotgun in, since the first quarter, I would say.
Doing exactly what we were talking about, Logan, with what the Rams need to do is take those little short passes underneath and let him run with it.
Miller has the ball on the ground again. Scoops it up. Tackled in the backfield. Cooper Farrell brings Miller down. Big loss on the play.
That seems to be the only thing that's been stopping Liberty Center here lately is their own little
Shooting
mistakes.
themselves in the foot, right.
Yeah, usually it's the botched snaps. I mean, other than that, you take some of those out.
Yeah.
Liberty Center's, having their way here.
Yeah, the botch snap, a couple botch snaps here and there. That botch snap on the punt.
Final 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 28-14, Tigers on top. Ball's in the center of the hash. Going to get one more play before the end of the quarter. 2 receivers near side, 2 backs in the backfield. High formation, Miller under center. Takes a snap, hands it off to Colton Cruz. Breaks a couple tackles, 20, 15. Still on his feet before he's pushed back by the Ram defense. Nice gain there by Colton Cruz. That'll be the end of quarter number 3. 28-14, Tigers of Liberty Center on top of the Rams. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here on Tinora Rams Live, and we'll do that right after this time out.
Fairchild Family Chiropractic is happy to announce that Dr. Kayla is now accepting new patients. Long-term wellness continues to be our goal for families of Northwest Ohio. We help you achieve this goal by working closely with you and personalizing your treatment plan based on your needs. Come see Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla at 100 Stadium Drive in Defiance, or give them a call, 419-576-5070, to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla, proud members of the Tinora Athletic Boosters, say go Rams. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com.
Back here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard, 28-14, Liberty Center on top. Took control of the game there in the third quarter. 15-14 out of the half. Liberty Center with a block punt to start the third quarter.
Joey Geisler is still on the bench over here.
Rams trainer Ellie Volmar sitting next to Joey. 3rd and 4 from the 15-yard line. Rams appear to jump offside. Straight up the middle, handoff. Touchdown for the Liberty Center Tigers. Waylon Rentz from 15 yards out.
Rentz pretty much ran through there untouched. He kind of broke through the little hole there on the line of scrimmage, and he was off for a touchdown.
15-yard touchdown run by Waylon Rentz. Handoff at the 11:55 give the Tigers a 34-14 lead. Extra point pending by Rosebrook.
Insist the hold. Rosebrook to kick.
Kick by Rosebrook up. Man, that's good.
I'll tell you what, Joey Geisler, Grady Gusweiler is so close to those every time.
I don't know how he
barely.
It's like
He doesn't
fingertips.
touch it. 11:55 to go to start the fourth quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Tigers pulled away 35-14. We'll be back right after this time out here on Tinora Rams Live.
Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness.
Tigers have the ball teed up again at the 40. Sound like a broken record here in the third.
Yeah.
Max Walker again.
Ought to get a chance to return this one. Well, maybe not.
Kick hits at about the 3. Almost goes well. A little late whistle there.
Must have touched the line.
Wow. Had to clear the line. It bounced over.
I don't know that it bounced over.
Ref said that it broke the plane.
Broke the plane. Wow. Maybe not. Boy, the Rams dodged the ball. I don't know why they weren't back there.
About the 3.
I
guess almost goes touch the line. Late whistle there.
Must have touched the line.
Family Chiropractic Center had to clear the line. AJ and Dr. Kayla, 100 Stadium Drive. For all your chiropractic needs. At about the 3. Almost.
Tip of it lands on the other side of the goal line there.
New feature this year. AJ put replay in for us.
I'll get better at using it.
First time using it, right.
Got to remember we have it.
Graziani to Gusweiler. Grady gets to the 20. Goes nowhere. No gain on the play. Be 2nd and 10 for the Rams offense. Just starting the fourth quarter here. Rams one time led 14-8. Was actually driving mid to late second quarter, looking to add more points. And ever since the interception, it's been nothing but Liberty Center Tigers.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Rams.
One receiver far side, Owen Ackerman. 2 receivers near side, Gilliam and Radzik. Graziani gives the ball to Gusweiler. Grady across the 20, close to the 25, gain of about 4 for Grady Gusweiler.
I think they're going to give him 5 out of that, Keith. I think they're actually going to give him the extra yard.
A 3rd and 5 for the Rams offense.
Rams need a first down here to maybe get something moving.
Graziani ordered to talk to Coach Kelly. Back to the huddle. The far side he goes.
We talked about no running to the sideline. Now all of a sudden, here is, as of late, kind of jogging over towards the sideline. Not necessarily to the sideline, but
3rd and 5. Ball's on the far side hash. Dominic takes a snap, straight back drop. Fires out here over the head of Carter Gilliam.
Ball was thrown into double coverage over there.
Yeah, triple coverage almost.
20 yards downfield again.
I'm not sure what we're seeing. That's
4th and 5, 10:30 to go here in quarter number 4. Home opener for both teams. Or season opener for both teams, home opener for the Rams. Next week we'll be at Otsego. And then back here week 3, Archibald Blue Streaks come to visit with a roster similar size as Liberty Center. Bishop, a kick again deep in his own territory. Jacob lined up at his 10. Rams with a timeout, didn't have enough men on the field. Caden Radzik comes rushing onto the field next to Braden Rostai.
Guys, I'm about 99% sure we have not even had a first down in the second half. I don't even know how many positive yards we have. I don't think we have positive yardage, to be honest with you. It'll be close, but I don't think we even have positive yardage in the second half.
It's just one of those things. There's not really a flow for us right now on offense. It's just, forcing things that aren't there. That's the thing. So we got to find something and try to get the wheels clicking. With 10:30 left in the fourth quarter, something's got to happen here.
Yeah, I mean it can be anything, man. It just like you said, Logan, we got to quit trying to go for the deep ball. Pick them apart a little bit, open up that deep ball. If you don't throw a couple underneath, it's easy just to turn and run with the guys.
Game's just a bit over 2 hours old, about 2:05. 10:30 to go here in quarter number 4. Again, 4th and 5 from their own 25. Bishop back at his 10. 2 players deep for Liberty Center. Bishop takes the snap. High deep kick all the way back to the 35, across the 35, going to be close to the 30.
Nice kick.
Touchdown there by Trenton DeLarmer.
That's the Bishop leg that we were used to, last year, changing the field position quite a bit there.
Yeah, actually got that one out there a little bit. Might be the first. This also might be the first time in the second half that Liberty Center is going to start in their own territory. At least
right.
Back in their own territory. They may have been on the 45, but. See what the Rams defense can step up here. I know everybody's kind of getting tired. You can kind of see them with their hands on their hips. Time to suck it up a little bit, boys, and get in there and mix it up. Come up with a stop and see if we can get something going here.
I think Dylan Shoffley in that corner on the far side. Or Shively.
Yeah, Shively, he did well last week in the scrimmage, I thought.
Inside handoff across the 35 to the 36.
Liberty's pulled some of their starters out. I noticed they went different quarterback.
And there was Xander Zeider on the carry.
We keep forgetting the light up here. We got to
have to bring a spotlight with us next. Like one of those little clip-on lights. Actually, Logan brought one last year, if I remember.
Forgot about that, yeah.
They stuck it on the fence here.
I'll have to dig that out or find something.
35-14 Tigers, just a shade under 10 to go here in quarter number 4. New quarterback is Amstoltz.
Cooper Farrell, and it looks like Landon Newsom in there on the tackle.
But thanks for joining us here in week 1. Everybody out there watching. We'll get our radio app fixed for those of you that generally listen in your car. Thanks for all the comments. We appreciate that. And again, hope that Graham gets home safe tonight. Best wishes to him. Fortunately, the 9-minute mark here in the 4th quarter.
Hold on.
Far side pitch. Xander Zeider again. Carries it for a Liberty Center first down.
So close to a tackle for a loss there for Tinora.
Yeah.
Alex Schaublin got back there behind the line of scrimmage and just a little bit out of his reach.
He's about 6.
I thought they were going to make a stop there, make him, force him a 3rd and long, and he was able to squirt free and get a first down for him.
Far side hash for the Tigers. M. Stoltz under center. 2 backs in the backfield. And Stoltz takes a snap. Hands it off. Inside across the 50 to the Tinora 48-yard line. Yes, Thomas Moeller, I believe, on the carry. Rams hands on hips. Long second half for the Tinora defense. 35-14 as we get close to the 8-minute mark on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Liberty Center fans still sticking around. Tinora fans, for the most part, still sticking around. Great crowd here. Season opener, inside handoff across the 45 to the 40. Go to the Tigers. Zeider again on the carry. First and 10 for the Tigers from the Tinora 41-yard line. Tigers trying to chew up. Final 7:48.
Doing a good job of it so far.
Tigers last year, Final 4, 14-1. School record for wins in a season for Coach Moeller and the Tigers. He was the co-coach of the year last year in Division 5, actually. Coach Moeller was. Handoff to Thomas Moeller. Tackle for about a gain of 1 for Thomas Moeller.
Nice job at Braden Rosti there. He was really holding that hold down and filling in that gap.
Next week, Liberty Center plays Napoleon. I guess their home opener.
Saw quite a few Napoleon people here. They're kind of rolling in some players, and I'm sure fans too.
Rams drop a division this year to Division 6, where Liberty Center stays in that brutal Region 18 Division 5. Second and 9 from the Tinora 40. Handoff across the 40 to about the 36.
Farrell? Carter Gilliam. No,
Trent DeLarber.
Trent DeLarber. Sorry, I thought that was an 8, but I guess it's a 9.
No, Trent's been doing a fairly nice job all night. Yeah. He comes down from that safety spot or defensive back spot, and he fills those holes hard. And, Liberty Center ran that orbit motion, and Trent DeLarber is right there.
Looks like he's in playing more of a linebacker position now since Geisinger went out.
I was looking for Joey down here. He's not on the bench anymore.
I think he went to the locker room.
Handoff on the far side.
Only 4th down. He didn't quite get there.
Just short. Be 4th and 1. We hit the 6-minute mark here in quarter number 4 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 35-14 Tigers. Don't forget, last year, similar situation, season opener, Rams were blasted. 31-0. I only think they had 60 yards of total offense.
Yeah, that was
and recovered nicely to beat Wauseon and Lima Central Catholic, who went very deep into the playoffs last year as well. Handoff close to the first
spun.
down. I don't know that he got it. We'll see where
they spot it.
far side ref says first down, but the near side ref is going to come in and make the spot. I guess he doesn't
Depends
say
on whether he
first down.
moves or
He's
not.
just standing at a first down.
Ooh, that's going to be really close.
They need to measure that, but they're probably just going to. Oh, they are going to measure. I figured they would just mark it off and say, hey, they got it, and we'll move on. But it's going to be close. Got a great angle from here, Keith.
Yeah. Official timeout on the field. Brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and A. Stop out and see Jason and Rachel Gilliam after the game.
It's going to depend on which side of the white line he puts the little marker down on.
Here we go.
Our lines look pretty straight this season, so.
All zoomed in on the ball here. Let's see.
Great cam work always by Mr. Logan Bailey. 5:32 to go here in quarter number 4. Going to pull him straight here eventually.
No, he didn't make it.
About 3 inches short.
Yeah.
Rams take over on downs. 4th and 2. Carry comes up short. Rams
Good job,
offense
defense.
back on the
Good
field.
job.
Trailing 35-14.
Yeah, the Rams come out of this game a little beat up, it looks like, maybe.
I think on this drive with, obviously, the game appears to be out of reach, 5:32. You just want to kind of work on stuff for next week. Just, as you guys said, let's work on passes that are 6-7 yards instead of trying to throw the ball 25 yards downfield.
Yeah.
It's just like we came into the second half, and really, I would say we probably had less than maybe 30 yards of offense. I don't even know.
I bet we don't even have that much. I bet we don't have 10. I'll be shocked if we have over 10 yards.
Ackerman goes far side. Radzik and Gilliam near side. Graziani shotgun, Rostai in motion. Whistle. I have a legal motion on the Rams, I believe. I'll back them up 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 15 from their own 27-yard line. Very positive first half for the Rams, offensively and defensively. Unfortunately, the same did not exit the locker room at half.
After the penalty, 1st and 15 for the Rams.
Ball's at the 27. Handoff. Grady Gusweiler tucks it up. Across the 30. Gets to the 34-yard line.
Nice gain is about 7 or 8 there.
Very positive play. Second about 7 or 8.
Liberty's pretty much set down all their starters, it looks like.
2nd down and 8 for the Rams.
The last thing you want to do is Liberty Center right now is end up getting somebody hurt.
Coach Moeller all time at Liberty Center, 61-14.
That's pretty impressive.
That's extremely impressive. 7 seasons for Coach Moeller. Graziani kind of lost the handle there, tried to give it to Grady, but Grady was blocking, and a loss of about 3 is going to bring up 3rd and 10. 4.5 to go on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Injured player down in the field.
It's Rostai, I think.
Grabbing his one thing you usually see about now is cramping, which I don't really have to worry about that today.
I don't know where Emily's at. I think she's with with
Coach Becker's out there, I think, with Abby Wimpkin, I believe.
Yeah,
one of the senior trainers.
Emily's not out there. I don't see Emily.
She's probably in.
I think it's just a cramp, but not 100% sure. Rams dropping like flies tonight, boys. Not a good thing.
Coach Becker out there helps Rostai to his feet. 3rd and 10 for the Rams offense. 4:32 to go here in the 4th. They trail 35-14 midway through the second quarter. Rams pretty much dominating both sides of the ball. Had a 14-8 lead. We're driving for more and can pinpoint one play in this game, which was a swing. That was an interception. Midway through the second quarter. Graziani throws deep, far side. Grusweiler out there over his head. Falls incomplete at about the 40-yard line. Be 4th and 10. Special teams comes on the field. Rams will punt it back to the Tigers. A lot of things to work on in the upcoming week for first year's head coach Eric Becker and his staff. Number one, try and get the kids back healthy.
Yeah, it's like I said, it sounded like may have lost Graham if he's up there for concussion protocol. That's probably going to be a week.
He figured that's a starting offensive and defensive lineman too,
right.
And
so that's going to hurt if
all-conference linebacker.
Geisinger, depending on what's going on with him. If he's throwing up a lot, that could be a concussion as well, depending. Nice boot.
Jacob Bishop with a nice high kick chases the Tigers back to the 35-yard line. Fair catch by Thomas Moeller.
One takeaway from tonight, though, is that the offense did prove to do something in the first half. They were moving the ball very well in the first half. So, gotta go back and watch the game film and see what they were doing right in that first half, and build upon that. Kind of forget about the second half as far as what to do right. Maybe look at the second half as what to do wrong, and learn from it. But
as AJ said, the Rams had 158 total yards in the first half on 29 plays. 41 of those were passing. 17 yards rushing.
Now here in the second half, like you guys said, maybe have 20 yards total offense right now.
No, they've actually fumbled on the snap. Ball's on the turf.
I think Liberty got it back.
Yep. But I don't know that the Rams have completed a pass in the second half. And as you see over here, Coach Casey Helton having a little one-on-one, I think, with Dominic Graziani. Down here to 25.
I think that's Coach Kelly, isn't it? I think Casey's down here. Not sure who that is.
Oh, it might be Coach Good.
Oh, that could be.
I think he is a quarterback coach, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah, I believe that's Coach Good down there.
Yeah, so Casey's down here. He's down here by the water cooler.
Kind of have the same figure.
They do. Just recognize Casey's beard.
3rd and 5 for Liberty Center. Ball's on the 40. Final 3:20 here in the fourth quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Thanks again to all of our fantastic sponsors. Prosperity Painting jumping on board. Thank you, Mike, for sponsoring. One of our new sponsors. Handoff inside, across the 40
4th down
to the 43.
Another good stop by the Rams.
Cooper Farrell in there on the tackle.
Tyler Roars on the carry for Liberty Center. That'll be 4th and about 4. 2:45 to go.
See, this is the drive I'd really like them to see. Just move the ball down the field. We haven't had many first downs at all. Let's not force the deep ball, because I think 90+% of every pass we've thrown the second half have been over 15 to 20 yards.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see the starters back out here, Logan. I'm just throwing that out. I don't think you'll see him. I see Radzik sitting on the bench. He's cashed out.
A couple of the starters are already out anyway.
Uh-oh, we're not going to have to worry about it.
I think Devin Llewellyn.
Oh, we got it back. Whew. I thought the Liberty Center guy had that.
Llewellyn muffs the punt.
Yeah.
Bounces straight in the air, and somehow the Rams do recover to keep possession.
Liberty Center guy dropped that ball. I thought he was going to score with it.
I think that's what happened. He tried to do so.
Yeah, saw the goal line, got too big eyes for his hands. Let it drop.
Yeah, you're right, Tony. It looks like they got the JV out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't risk it. The game's kind of out of hand here, and you're already banged up. You already lost possibly a couple kids, and there's no way you could lose a couple more. That won't fare well against Otsego next week.
35-14, 2:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Shively, I believe, in that quarter. Is that? No? Who is that? That's Farrell.
Nice little run there by Llewellyn, right? It's Llewellyn.
Owen Farrell at quarterback.
Yeah, Devin Llewellyn, nice little run there.
But thanks to all our sponsors, we'll run them down while we got a few moments here. Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Thank you, Dr. AJ, Dr. Kayla. Optimal Performance and Fitness. Clubhouse Pizza and Batt and Stevens. Mr. Jeff Batt. Hey, make sure you get that raffle ticket, $100. You got a chance to win. Well, Jeff took it away, but that really nice Chevy pickup. We'll post that a couple times during the week. Tickets are $100. You win that nice Chevy.
GMC.
Or GMC.
GMC.
GMC. or $50,000.
And for every ticket sold, he's donating $20 to the athletic boosters as well.
Fantastic. Jeff, one of the more generous businessmen in this area. Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters, Wooden Indian Pawn Shop, Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon, Weber Bookkeeping, Hall Crop Insurance, Signs Excavating, Higbee Embroidery, Drop Zone Pizzeria in Stryker and in Ayersville, Wiener Hill, Weber and Stanley's Attorneys at Law, Okolona Tavern, Maumee Valley Title Agency, BSN Sports, Firestone Tavern, get out there and see Chef Aaron, Mayfield Engineering, Postum Insurance and Investments, Northwest Ohio Sports. Make sure you tune into our podcast. Logan does a fantastic job hosting that.
First down, Rams.
New sponsors that we acquired this week. Brother Taco Catering. That's Joe and Sheila Salinas. Thank you. Schlegel Farms. Chris, Becky, and the kids. Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon. Kevin Weber of Weber Materials. Locations in Lima and St. Mary's. And as always, thanks to our master of voiceover commercials, Mr. Michael Hearn. Does a fantastic job voicing over our commercials. If you want to become a sponsor, get a hold of us. You said Mr. Schlegel and Mr. Weber jumped on board within the last 2 weeks.
That'll be it, boys.
Final from Tinora High School. It is 35-14. Liberty Center with the win. Stay tuned for the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show. And we'll do that right after this time out.
Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
Back here at Tinora High School, Rams fall 35-14 to Liberty Center in the season opener. Welcome to the Bidlack and Insurance and Investments post-game show. Liberty Center, very first snap of the 2023 season. Miller to Chambers went 65 yards. 10 seconds into the season, Liberty Center with a 6-0 lead. Extra point attempt was botched. They recovered nicely, converted a 2-point conversion to grab a 8-0 lead. As we said, that's just 10 seconds into the contest tonight. Rams, 7:36 to go in the first quarter. Grady Gusweiler, 2-yard touchdown run. Extra point by Bishop was good. Rams trailed by 1, 8-7. Start of quarter number 2, Grady took it in from 13 yards out. The 10-14 mark. Extra point was good by Jacob Bishop. Rams led 14-8, and actually, after the first play, basically was dominating both sides of the ball and were driving for more points midway through the second quarter, trying to increase their lead. Interception by the Liberty Center defense thwarted a Rams drive. Liberty Center took the ball down the field, and with 1:39 to go in the half, Trenton Cruz took it in from 4. Extra point was good. Liberty Center led 15-14 as teams headed into the half. Colton Cruz, after a blocked punt by the special teams of Liberty Center, took it in from 7. The 9:30 mark. Extra point was good. It was 22-14. 3:12 to go in the third quarter. Trenton Cruz from 45 yards out. Extra point was no good. Tigers led 28-14. And Waylon Rentz started the fourth quarter 5 seconds into the fourth quarter at the 11:55 mark. Took it in from 15. Extra point good. 35-14 is your final. Liberty Center starts the season at 1-0. Rams start the season again at 0-1. Liberty Center will host Napoleon. Rams will travel to Otsego next Friday night. Guys, tale of two halves.
Absolutely.
Basically.
Absolutely.
First half, Rams moving the ball seemed to. Not really at will, but they could do what they wanted. Defensively, take away that first play, Rams controlled the Liberty Center offense for the most part.
I think so.
And out of the locker room, it's like two different teams exited the field.
You know, I talked about it. I didn't kind of talk about it off air. I didn't really talk about it beforehand, but you know, the Rams came out really late out of the locker room. They got down to the goalpost. They did about maybe 30 seconds of stretching. They lined up and they huddled up, and they just didn't look prepared when they came out of the locker room. They didn't like they were ready, and you know, they didn't get stretched and warmed up properly, and then it just kind of snowballed from there, it looked like to me. And you know, like you said, Keith, tale of two halves. I mean, like you said, looking for a turning point in the game was that interception in the second quarter, and from that point forward, it just looked like somebody stabbed the Rams in the heart, like they thought they had the game under their belt, and when they got stabbed in the chest there with that interception, just like all the air went out of the balloon, man, instantly, and the Rams just couldn't recover.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are dead on point. You look at the first half, and you know, Liberty Center had some mistakes here and there, a lot of botched fumbles, and the ball on the ground, and Tinora ended up recovering on them. And you know, it was almost like in that first half, you know, Tinora hung right with Liberty Center, and it was like they punched Liberty Center in the mouth, because going on the halftime, Tinora had the momentum. You know, they were getting the ball back at halftime. But yeah, like you said, it's just like they came out flat, and we kind of talked too. I felt like it was almost like a rerun of the Elmwood playoff game last season.
Absolutely.
You know, Tinora comes out and they compete real hard in the first half, but it's like the second half they just couldn't get into a rhythm, and you know, the offense really struggled to move the ball. I don't know that really. What would you say? 130 yards for the half? I don't know.
For second half, if you don't count the JV, I would definitely under a 30.
And they just couldn't get the ball moving, and I think, you know, going forward, I feel like we're a broken record, but you can't keep forcing the ball down the field. I think you got to look for those nickels. You got to look for the guys out in the flats, and just kind of improve from there. But we'll see what they do next week.
Yeah, it's. You know, I kind of said a little bit ago, just take away what you can from the first half and build your offense upon that. That's going to be the best hope you can go forward to next week. Unfortunately, hopefully, you know, injuries aren't going to start plaguing Tinora already. You know, a couple guys potentially out even next week. You know, with concussion protocol, they're looking at probably missing next week, depending on how that goes. So let's hope and kind of pray for those guys that they're back quickly and it doesn't set us back too much.
And that's something, too. I mean, the schedule doesn't get any easier from here. You play Otsego next week. Otsego, I believe, they only lost to Liberty Center by 9 last year. And then you have Archbold back at home. And, you know, Coach Dominic's going to have those boys right. So definitely a tough next couple of games. And, you know, Tenora's going to have to look at the film and see where they can improve.
Yeah, AJ, you said it best there. You know, go look at the first half film and kind of throw the second half of this game away, other than look at all the stuff that you need to correct. But the first half they played really well, and you know, like I said at halftime, it was kind of a win right there for the Rams to come out, play the way they did in the first half. Just unfortunate in the second half.
Yep. As you said, though, same thing happened last year. Rams started 0-1 and rebounded with two very nice games, including a win against Lima Central Catholic at Lima Central Catholic. Games around the area. 36-0 Paulding over Swanton. Evergreen 14, Elmwood nothing. That's late third quarter. Patrick Henry 39, Hicksville nothing. Wayne Trace 32, Fort Recovery 30. Crestview, the Crestview Knights 34, Parkway 20. Archibald 24. As an ad pops up right in the middle of my scoreboard. Oh, go figure. Reset that. Archibald 24, Genoa 14, Van Wert 47, Bryan 21.
Wow.
Ridgedale 20, Hilltop 6, Lipstick 25, Lake 13, Edgerton 20. Must be a different score. Edgerton 20, Eden 14. Now, that's not the score that we had earlier. North Central 30, Woodmore 6, Wauseon 49, Fairview 12, Ayersville 27, Delta 7, Antwerp 42, Montpelier 6. And again, these are scores last night. Pandora Gilboa 25, Columbus Grove 22, Defiance 38, Napoleon 13, Lima Central Catholic 42, and Lima Shawnee 14. Final again here, 35-14, Tigers over the Rams. We'll see everybody next Friday from Otsego as the Rams make probably close to an hour trip up to take on the Knights. So, for Coach Fairchild, this is Keith Brown, Dr. Fairchild, and Dr. Logan Bailey saying thanks for tuning in. We appreciate everybody and all your continued support. We'll see everybody next Saturday. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next time when we bring you more Rams action. And follow us online at TenoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio.